Hey everybody, it's Thursday, September 26th, 2024, and it's tournament season. Welcome to the stream. Chat already knows what I'm in for, but let me go ahead and give everybody an intro on what's going on here. So this last week was the last week of the Randomizer League for a bit because the Fall 2024 Legendary Tournament has officially begun. We got, oh, look who just liked the stream. That's really cool. Welcome. If you don't know who that is, you should look that up. So yeah, the tournament has officially begun. We got over 120 participants, actually more than that if we count the teams. And I'm so excited to play one of the tournament setups tonight. I'm going to be going over all the setups for week 1 of the tournament. If you are in the tournament, I'm not necessarily going to give you hero choices or my advice on those, but I'm going to go over what is behind these setups and what might lead you into the choices you might make. If you are playing in the tournament, you have until Wednesday of this upcoming week in the morning, 9 a.m. Pacific, here anyway, to get those entries in. But let's go ahead and go over the last week's Randomizer League results because we did do a Randomizer League last week. What was the setup last week? Who remembers? I remember. Let me go ahead and check that out. It was against the Clown, right? Yeah. R.I.P. Did the stream go down? Or is that because of the setup I have today? Stream looks fine. So this week of the Randomizer League, it was Pagliacci's Fall of the Hulks, and I had a lot of fun with this one. We did setup A and setup B, with a slightly different variation on it, but I want to go ahead and check out what the results for setup B were. Thanks everybody for playing, and after these results, we'll jump right into the tournament stuff. If you are in one of the pods, pay attention. I will be talking about each and every single one of these pods. Let's jump into setup B. Only 10 players for setup B. Oh, just Herald. I can probably still squeeze you in. Go ahead and fill out the entry form at tournament.bageltopgames.com, and if there's a pod I can fit you into, I will. It's not due till next week. If you have enough sets owned, the fewer sets you own, the harder it's going to be for me to fit you into an existing pod. But if you own enough, I might be able to fit you in. But and sign up for the alerts in the Discord. If you go to channels and roles, you can select instant and tournament. You won't miss the ping for the signups next time. We had about a month lead time on that one. So here's the results for setup B this week. There they are. Okay, so Jay Parnell there had an unlucky game. I feel bad. 21 turns, but did not win against Pagliacci. 9th place goes to Flip Flop Maniac with 12.5 total rank points. Well done there. 8th place is Montax with 17 total rank points, who says, my HQ was stacked with 5 rares by turn 3. That meant lots of officers till I... Okay, then you're good, Just Harold. Message me, I'll get you in. Until I could afford the rares. Once I was able to get the stream going, the Clown didn't stand a chance. I normally avoid Pagliacci because of my clown phobia. I was able to survive this playthrough. I know that about you, Montax, so kudos for even attempting this right there. So Mikey there tied with Bam Linden for 6th place with 20 total rank points each. Bam Linden had the faster game. Mikey Gill had the more VP, oh actually less VP for a turn, but it's Bam Linden's escape that dropped him down a little bit. But well done both of you. Red Root 10 there at 5th place with 21 total rank points. 4th place Caprivi with 26.5 total rank points. 3rd place is Avatarish, who loves that 3rd place spot with 27.5 total rank points. Korg Chosai took off and never stopped. 2nd place, Adrian Miller with 30.5 total rank points. And 1st place for setup B for this last week of the Randomizer League for a little bit is Red John with 33 total rank points. Beat this thing, beat the Clown in 17 turns, which is very quick. Hulk Smash is all you need to say there. So that's that. Let me jump into setup A's results. Again, this is the setup that actually was setup A. Yeah, 70 turns is wild. So Doctor Strange, Hulk, Joe Fixit, Magic, and Thing, the one I played. Pagliacci's Fall of the Hulks, exactly with the Brood, everything the same. Here's what setup A looked like, starting with everybody under our top 10. Looks like Tech Fiend, Montax, Bam Linden, Mikey, and Dino Mike there. Or Dino Mike made the top 10 right there. So Dino Mike there with the top 10 with 27.5 total rank points. Thought things were going pretty well. Well, hopefully I can have some of your luck tonight. Maybe it went to me. Had 2 copies to threaten and bribe in the starting HQ, so I snagged 1 for each side. About 15 turns later, I pulled strike 3 and realized that I did the Scheme Twist effect for strike 2 instead of the Demolish and had to start over. Second playthrough did not go as smoothly. Yeah, love those rules that you catch as you're playing. And there's Red John in 9th place there for 30 total rank points for setup A. 8th place is Capriview at 30.5. Hey, this guy, that's me. I got 7th place with 31 total rank points. I had a lot of fun in my game. You can go check the YouTube channel if you want to watch that one. I beat this thing in 25 turns. 6 of you did better. Joe Stone at 6th place did really well, 32 total rank points in 25 turns, tied with me, but got a little bit more VP, just barely. Fifth place is Egypt with 33 total rank points. Thing Joe Fixit held down the city super well. While Magic and Doctor Strange had some absolutely nuts turns to churn through Pagliacci. Overall, super fun time. 3.5 points, or 3.5 ranks, so third place tie between Jay Parnell and La Sombra right there. Jay Parnell having a much better game in setup A than B. 34 total rank points, look at that. 77 VP, it's a perfect tie. Look at that. That is amazing. The only difference between these two are the names and the fun level. Exactly 28 turns. Exactly 77 VP, so exactly 2.75 VP per turn, 0 escapes. I don't think we've seen perfectly symmetrical results in a long time. So that's very interesting. Identical games there. Second place goes to Adrian Miller with 37 total rank points. We give it a 5 for fun. And then, that's so interesting that you can have the exact same score, but 2 different fun levels. Love this game for that reason. And first place is Off the Cuff with 21 total turns, 40 rank points. He was probably very happy to not be going up against an epic. I think so. You're on a streak now. I got early Hulks and Twist took a while to appear. Rise of the Hulks indeed. Yeah, well done there. Let's see how long this streak keeps going. Go for 3 in a row. Hopefully, well, 3 in a row after we get back to the Randomizer League. So hold on to that. Don't forget. So that's it for the results of this past Randomizer League. Thank you for playing the one that we returned to, the Randomizer League, after being gone for so long, and we will get back to it. But we have some tournament stuff to do. By the way, if you do want to sign up for the tournament, like I told just Harold earlier, I might be able to squeeze you in. After week 1, definitely can't because we're playing Swiss. But let's go ahead and check out the setups for week 1 in case you don't know, and I will let me hit the magic button to full screen this. Oh, thanks for the water. Appreciate it. So here are the setups. Again, thank you to Kyla for helping me design some of the setups this time around. Definitely helps out. Here we go. That's the right button. Okay. Cool. So this is, here are the pods. This is pod 1. You can't really see it's pod 1 because I'm going to stretch this over a little bit. It's going to stretch over for everybody, but, there it is, 1. I should add a column to the left. Anyway, here's pod 1, Fighter Feast, Carnage's S.H.I.E.L.D. versus Hydra War. I'm going to talk about each of these pods real quick. By the way, names in bold and underline are people who have played their games already. I'm going to talk about each one every week, by the way, since I'm streaming on Thursday. Setups go up on Thursday morning. I'll talk about them all every week. So Fighter Feast, this is a pretty simple setup with a few sets that a lot of people have. Dark City, Fantastic Four, Paint the Town Red, and S.H.I.E.L.D. This is one where we have to keep separate escape piles because of the tracking with villains that escape and officers that end up in the escape pile for Hydra level that aren't villains and never were. You have 3 very powerful heroes: Invisible Woman, Jean Grey, Mockingbird. Honestly, you can't go wrong with most hero choices because these 3 are very good. You got some bystandery stuff here. Yeah, hey everybody in pod 1, hello. Tip for this one: Carnage is going to feast and Maximum Carnage is going to feast. They're going to eat your stuff. So you want cards that you can recruit a lot of and not really be too stressed when some of your good stuff gets eaten. You do have officers you'll gain, so use that to your advantage, as well as trying to load up on as many cards as possible. Lower cost might help you out there. Moving on to Pod 2, Soul Squad Adam. That's Bastion Fused Sentinel turns the soul of Adam Warlock. You've got a pretty good hero deck here. Multiple Man might need some support with his particular strategy. You got some shards with Warlock and Quasar, so maybe lean into shards, maybe lean into Messiah Complex stuff. But yeah, definitely want Instinct for Mockingbird in pod 1, for sure. Life Foundation. So Sentinel Squad 1 has Clone. So again, lower cost things that... oh, these ones clone. You don't get the clone. So what was I thinking for this one? Think about things you might be able to use with Adam Warlock. And Bastion, think about things that target Masterminds. That's all I'm going to say there. Pod 3 is Hydra Sleepy Adaptoid, which is Hydra Super Adaptoid's War for the Dream Dimension. This is a fun one. You want things to be able to be hit in the astral plane. Fun one for this one: if the Hydra offshoot end up in the astral plane right away, they don't ambush, which means they don't increase the Hydra level, so you may be able to get away with that. We've got a lot of Investigate with X-Men Noir, so maybe you can lean into Investigate. You might want some support for Symbiote Spider-Man over here, because the whole one is 2-cost mechanic. There's some interesting stuff that you can do with top deck in this hero deck that I won't go into anymore, but look for top deck stuff. That might help you out, especially with those demonic bargains. Pod 4 is Rings Around the Nexus. This is one of my favorite schemes from the last couple of years. Breach the Nexus of all realities, where each one of these villain groups gets its own villain deck and you get to play from them. There's a reason why these 3 villain groups are in those decks. And there's a reason why Mandarin's Rings is there. That's all I'm going to say. You got some powerhouses here. Captain Marvel actually will work pretty well in this setup, more than others. But think about the heroes you have to choose from these sets. Moving on to Nightmare Before Chthonmas. This is Nightmare and Ritual Sacrifice to summon Chthon. Of course, when you play this scheme, you don't want to summon Chthon. So do everything you can to try to make that not happen. Avoid those hunt for victims. And I'll go talk about this setup a little more later. In the Hall of the Goblin Queen, this is Madeline Pryor's pulling Earth into medieval times. Check out these special rules. This is kind of why I built this setup this way. On a twist, until that player's next turn, all villains have Chivalrous Duel, even demon goblins. So you're playing 2 players, so if you get a twist, you can't fight demon goblins for 2 turns, or the players can't fight for 2 turns unless you Chivalrous Duel them. So keeping track of that is pretty tricky. Generating 2 attack from a single source isn't necessarily that hard, but you'd be surprised. Venompool and Proxima often paired together when people select their own heroes, so I just gave them to you and want to see how you can work around them. Limbo's not too tough. You got Circus of Crime, which gives you a lot of KO. So it's manageable, but we'll see how many bystanders you can get. It's okay, Drufus, you'll just have to suck it up and get it done at some point. Super Smash Brothers is Pod 7. This is our newcomer to the tournament, Fredo from Upper Deck, who's playing in this pod. So show them what you guys got. So obviously I was very happy when I came up with this title because you're playing against 2 Hulks, King Hulk and Wasteland Hulk's Dark Alliance. Wasteland Hulk is a beast. The way that Final Blow works in this tournament and my leagues is the last remaining Mastermind is the only one you have to do the Final Blow on. Wasteland Hulk is super powerful for the Final Blow, so if you can avoid Wasteland Hulk being the last remaining Mastermind, that's what I would go for. Try to take him out first before King Hulk, if you can, without sacrificing being able to take him out. You got Hulkbuster, Iron Man, War Machine, and White Wolf. A lot of tech. You got some hyper speed. You got some wounding in Killmonger's League as well. Use that to your advantage. Okay, number 8, Pod 8 is Tiny Doom Adventures, which is one of the setups that Kyla designed. I love this. Was happy I was able to get some of the newer sets in here. Yeah, I wanted to throw all these in there to see what happens. War Machine and White Wolf are very interesting. So we got Hank Pym auctioning Shrink Tech, because this is alternate universe Hank Pym, and not much I want to say about this one, except don't forget that Ant Army are gainable in this, and don't forget Armada of Kang might bring his Ultron sentries in for his ambush scheme. And then you also got the False Acer, where you got to worry about the victory victory point values. If you look at the hero deck, though, you got Brainstorm and Doctor Doom. They'll work together in some ways. That's kind of how they're designed. Then you got Uatu here. This is a key. What can you do with Uatu? With these 2 slots, that's all I'll say. The Show of Horrors. This is one Pod 9 designed by Gazuz Rocks. I never actually pronounced your name. GZUZ. I'm going to say Gazuz Rocks and Gazuz Rules. This is one that if you win the tournament, if you get in the top 4, you get to design a tournament setup for the next one. But yeah, you got Horrors here, but you got Zarathos. We're going to actually rate him in the tier list tomorrow. He's not the most difficult Mastermind, but you do have to be clever in the way you fight him. You do have the Brood. You do have a powerful set of magic users here in the hero deck, though. Horrors are random. They are random, but depending on what you get, you might be able to work around them. Murder World is a lot of traps, so you shouldn't, and with the Haunting and with Murder World, you shouldn't really worry about escapes, is all I'm going to say there. So keep that in mind. And then this is another winner design setup. This is Micro Disney's for winning 3rd place last time. Who wears white to someone else's wedding? Emma Frost is ruining the perfect wedding of Invisible Woman and Wolfsbane. Speaking of powerhouse heroes, you got Mirage, Polaris, and Medusa. They work together very well. You have some piercing energy here, so some people might want to lean into that. But yeah, if you play ones for fun, let us know how it goes in the tournament chat. And here, you may arrange the wedding heroes of identical cost in any order at the start of the game. For example, Invisible Woman has a lot of 4 costs, so you can rearrange those. Do that in an order that makes sense. You can strategize on how to do that. I would say don't bank on gaining too many of these wedding heroes. Have a solid hero deck as if you were never going to gain them. They are just a bonus. Okay, number Pod 11 is Shrinking Electorate. Another one that I made the title for, but I gave Kyla some instructions. Use these sets. These are like the least owned, and he did it. He built the setup. It was great. So yeah, we have 2099, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Phase 1, and Villains. These are the 4 sets I think that people own the least. and I wanted to put them together in the 1 week. We'll probably be able to do that. So Darren Cross becomes president of the United States. A lot of Conqueror. We got Chitauri with the Conqueror. Darren Cross, I think, has some, but Multiple Man gives you a lot of KOs, but try not to do too many. For this scheme, you're gonna want to, yeah, and he's kind of like a Lex Luthor figure, so he would totally try to become president because we don't have a Norman Osborn. But this scheme requires you to give up a specific hero many times to become president. So think about who you are electing president. Will it be one of these? Will you bring in another hero just to specifically elect them president? You can also bring in bindings for some reason if you want to do that, but that's up to you. And then the final one, Pod 12, is The Devil Wears Wakanda, probably the title I was the most proud of. And this is Lilith, Mother of Demons, seizes the Wakandan throne. This is a setup of my design. So Lilith with the throne's favor. So you're going to have to hit her to get that from her. You do have Okoye that might be able to get some of that. You could bring in some more heroes that deal with the throne's favor, but you don't have any villains that are going to do that one. Oh, a cat walked in. Okay, get back to Wakanda. We got Lilin. You got to be safe before Lilith shows up. Dark Council gives you some villainous weapons, so you might get Lilith with some villainous weapons and the throne's favor. She's going to get a lot of stuff. You can't choose core heroes for this setup, even though Doombot Legion is here. These are 4 small boxes, so we threw in a core henchman. But that is it for Pod 12. I will take any questions you have about these setups, and we can just jump back into it. But I did ask you in chat which setup you guys wanted to see me play of these 12, or actually 10 of the 12. And it looks like the majority, or the plurality, chose Nightmare Before Chthonmas. So this is the one I'm going to play right now. It is going to be Nightmare's Ritual Sacrifice to Summon Chthon. We've got 3 villain groups, Fear Lords, Lilin, and Taskmaster's Thunderbolts, as well as the Vibranium Liberator drones. We've got Black Widow, S.H.I.E.L.D, Dr. Voodoo, and Killmonger in the hero deck. Now let me talk for a second about who I chose for the heroes. There were a lot of great choices, but to me, the most important thing is not having Chthon summoned. So the way that Hunt for Victims works is that what I want to do is make sure that these enemies, if they get bystanders, they don't keep them for long. Because if the scheme makes you hunt for them, you have to KO them. 5 KO'd bystanders, I'll go over the setup in a little bit, and Chthon comes out. So I chose heroes that work well with bystanders coming out. So what did I go with? I actually went with 2. I went with the other Black Widow that's available, Apocalyptic Black Widow. She has got Liberate. Killmonger also has Liberate, and I want to be able to use Liberate to my advantage. The last hero was a bit of a tough choice. There were a lot of contenders, but I decided to go with Red Guardian for hero number 5. There's a reason for that. It has to do with Red Guardian's uncommon. Red Guardian is a hero, when you recruit his cards, they go undercover immediately, you have to unleash them. So Red Guardians, let's see if I can fish it out of the hero deck and then shuffle it back in. So yeah, Red Guardian's uncommon. Oh, now I can't find it. The way you unleash that one is here. Let's pop that over to HQ2. So, check it out. When a Master Strike is completed or any player fights the Mastermind, you may unleash this card from undercover. I'm fighting Nightmare. Nightmare, you fight him in and outside of the astral plane. So we'll go over him in a little bit, but check that out. When you fight Nightmare in the astral plane, you fight him double the amount of times you would fight a normal Mastermind. So every time you do that, even if you don't take a tactic, you do get to unleash Red Guardian, which is cool. And I have some strength cards in here with Killmonger, and he might fit over there. And I have plenty of covert in the setup as well. So I'm going to see how that works out for me. I might just wait until I can unleash them all at once for a big turn, because if I can hit Nightmare twice, I can guarantee a tactic. Once in and once out of the astral plane. Also, I can wait to unleash them until I'm worried about Chthon coming out, or I hunt for some bystanders. Yeah, Red Guardian is great. So I'm going with Red Guardian and Apocalyptic Black Widow for this setup. You don't have to take my suggestions. You may, but you can choose whoever you want. And I'm going to go ahead and play this thing. Now let me go ahead and do a couple shuffles. I already got everything together. That's the perk of having knowledge of what everything was. But why can't I unfull screen this? Let me go ahead and put a prediction up. How do you think this is going to go? If you want to see the tournament set up at any time, just go to tournament.bageltopgames.com. And I'm playing the Nightmare Before Chthonmas one. Am I going to win? I will get to play twice, but this poll is only for the first game. If I do twice. How's this game going to go? let me know. And let me get everything all shuffled up. Regardless, I think it's going to be a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to that. While I'm doing that, I got a Prime sub from Bam Linden. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, Bam Linden. And then I'll take that Hydrate from Montax from a bit ago. Thank you very much. I have been talking all day, so I definitely needed that. And we're going to go ahead and go over our Mastermind and Scheme. All those predictions are coming in. So our Mastermind is indeed Nightmare. So Nightmare has 6 attack. When you fight him in the astral plane, instead of revealing a tactic, KO one of your heroes and Nightmare moves to the Mastermind space. Always leads Fear Lords. Master Strike. Nightmare enters the astral plane. If he was already there, each player discards a random card. Escape. Each player KOs one of their non-gray heroes. Nightmare moves to the Mastermind space. Before I go over the scheme, I got some chat stuff. If you give me a setup with access to Black Widow, I have to fight the urge just to pick Red Guardian Land. Yeah. I do have a question. After week 1, can we see what others picked for extra heroes? Yes, we are full transparency, so you will be able to see not only what other people picked, you get to see what their villain deck looked like, how many cards were undercover, what their bystander deck looked like. You get to see everything that happened to them. So you'll see all of it. Gideon White says, I always max bet for Bagel to win. Well, that probably doesn't always go your way, does it? Yeah, thanks to everybody who's helped me with the tournament over the years, I could say now. Right now, I think, right now it's mostly me. Kyla's been awesome to help with building some of the setups. But your behind the scenes stuff right now is me, so if you have a problem with it, message me, because I'll be able to help you. 2 tournaments ago, Kyla and Ollie basically ran the whole thing. So I'm very appreciative to them for that. Okay, let's go over the scheme real quick. Scheme is interesting. It's one of the people's favorites. So the setup for Ritual Sacrifice to Summon Chthon is 6 twists plus 1 per player. Add Lilin as an extra villain group. We're not using Lilith, so don't have to worry about that second part. Twist 1 to 4. A villain or mastermind hunts for victims, which means I KO a bystander captured by any mastermind or villain. If I can't do that, then this villain that's hunting or mastermind that's hunting captures the bystander. Twist 5 to 11, the mastermind hunts for victims, which is worse because then you have to hit the mastermind to get those out. Special rules: when 5 bystanders are in the KO pile, shuffle all twists from the KO pile back into the villain deck. Then this scheme transforms into the Great Old One Chthon, flip it over, then KO all of the masterminds and their remaining tactics. It's very scary, and I won't flip it over right now. We're gonna have to wait until it happens. I don't think I gotten to play Yelena yet, sadly. The one time I got her in the randomizer, she never showed in the HQ. Yeah, that happens. Best laid plans, right? So, looks like predictions are still open. Most of you say I'm going to win this. I think you must like my choices. Or my chances, or my choices, or both chances and choices. Now, hold on. I need to get my tokens for Undercover and Unleash. Got my fancy tokens here, so I got my coverts and strengths I can put down to represent which Red Guardian cards are undercover when I need to do that. Is anybody here playing in the tournament but didn't get to actually play their game yet and doesn't really know who to pick? If you want to use this chat to brainstorm some choices for your pod, I can give you some of my thoughts on your choices, and other people can chime in too. Betting on win just for a Red Guardian pick, the explanation was genius. I hope it works. This setup. All right, well, hopefully this helps you out. I will share my choices for my setup in the Discord, so it's fair for those who may be in this pod but didn't get to watch. And I'll do that every week. Every week I'm going to be playing one setup from the tournament. Let me make sure everybody is ready. Got my sidekicks over there. Oh, speaking of sidekicks, I have to check what's available, because I am playing like I am in this pod. I guess I don't really have to, because I'm not actually competing, but I will anyway. So what I do on my games if I'm doing this is I look at what the exceptions are, and I just ignore them if they come up. So, no sidekicks in this one, that's right. So I'm going to do the same thing. No sidekicks available because not everybody owns sidekick sets. We got standard officers, we got standard wounds, and we only have the what if bystanders. So let me just completely get rid of my sidekick deck. Everybody go ahead and pick up Messiah Complex if you can, then everybody will have sidekicks. The second edition is going to have sidekicks too, so hopefully everybody's going to... I have not heard a single person who plays Legendary who is not getting second edition, if they can, if it's available in their country. So eventually, everybody's going to have sidekicks. Picking heroes is hard, but it's fun, I think. And those bystanders, I'm going to keep funneling through bystanders when one is revealed until I get one that is what if or standard, and then standard wounds as well. I don't think I'm going to run out of room, so I'll just keep it that way. I'm going to keep reaching for sidekicks, but as long as I empty the spot, it's going to be fine. All right, 8 people say win, 5 people say lose. Very confident in the win, and that makes me a bit confident in the win, so thank you very much for that. All right, let me give the hero deck one more shuffle. I was also leaning towards Ancient One. The reason why I didn't is this is not a setup where I really want to put villains into the astral plane, because there's going to be villains entering the astral plane with the Fear Lords. I love using Ancient One in setups that don't use the astral plane. He does give you a lot of recruit power, which is good there, but that's why I didn't go with him personally. I also thought about going with Elsa Bloodstone from Midnight Suns, because her uncommon can rescue bystanders that were KO'd, but that's banking on one particular card, and I don't usually want to do that. All right, who's starting in our HQ? This might determine the fate of the game. We've got, we got Black Widow's rare. I'm gonna have to mulligan. We got Black Widow, that's Apocalyptic Black Widow's rare. Shield Black Widow's uncommon. We have Spies, we got Violent Sleeve Scars Killmonger, we got No Matter the Price Killmonger, and we got Play Hidden Asset Black Widow, so I can't mulligan. This is a pretty expensive HQ. So hopefully I have one side that doesn't have a 4 and 2. Morbius was also on the top of my list. So Morbius and Killmonger work very well. There are 3 different villain groups in this setup. Killmonger cares about different villain groups. Morbius cares about different VP values. Plus with the undercover, that's a VP value of 1. And that really works as well. So Morbius was who I was going to go with if I didn't go with Red Guardian. But Red Guardian did not show up here. So we'll see how this goes. And time to begin. Y'all ready? I'm not, but I'm going to do it anyway. Legendary Inception. Here we go. Starting with turn number 1. Let's see how I do. Let's see if that certain card on top of the villain deck is the one that's there. Which would be something. Okay, so I'm starting with a 4 and 2. That's specifically what I asked for it not to be. I've got Flip-Flop says I got Pod 12 built except for the exactly Rio. I got Pod 12 built except for the 2 choices. I'm leaning towards King Black Panther for 1 since he gets Don't Save very often in multiclass for Dark. He is very good for Dark Memories. That's a great choice. Okay, turn 1 is going to be it's been that way the last several games, so of course it is. Yep, that's not great for me either. I just have a way of doing that, you know. I mean, bet on it. If I did a special prediction that said what's the first card in the villain deck going to be, I know where you guys would go. All right, so a villain or Mastermind hunts her victims. That means Nightmare gets a bystander. So I'm just going to shuffle through these bystanders till I get one. Oh, she's not in here. Standard. Okay. No copycat this time. So, there. It's only what if and standard bystanders in this setup. That's gross. I have to get 6 attack. I'm probably going to get that one KO'd. But that's just 1 out of 5, right? There's only 8 twists. We'll see what happens. Lilin are in here too, so I gotta watch out for that. Anyway, ignoring that obvious series of events, I got 4 recruit to work with, and I can only take 2 different cards. I can go with one of these 2. I can get No Matter the Price Killmonger, 2 attack, and then tech strength, you get +3 attack. A very good card if you can get the triggers. If you can't, not as good. It's hard to get that double. And then we've got Plant Hidden Asset. 1 recruit, draw a card. You may have a villain capture a bystander. This is a dangerous one with this setup. I'm probably never going to do the secondary effect unless I can immediately liberate and fight that. But I will take this because I have to start somewhere. I need some recruit. I should probably get some attack. But left side is probably going to be my covert side. And I need some recruit to get Widow. So I'm going to try to build that up. But if I take too long to build up recruit and don't get an attack, I'm gonna lose to Chthon real fast. But is it a 4 and 2 over here? It's not going to be a 4 and 2. So the next turn I can actually get a 5 cost card. I'm going to keep that in mind. Turn 2 is the Lurking Unknown from the Fear Lords coming in. And let's do this. Fight. Reveal the top card of the hero deck. You may spend recruit equal to that card's cost to have the player of your choice gain that hero. If you don't, the Lurking Unknown enters the astral plane. I only have 3 recruit this turn. So that's on the fight effect. So I don't get to reveal yet. It's not an ambush. It's fine. If it escapes, though, reveal the top card of the hero deck. Each player reveals their hand and KOs a hero with that cost. I could give it a shot. I have a lot of expensive stuff in the HQ. There are some cheap Black Widow cards. Maybe I'll take that shot. All right, let me play all my grays first. So I'm going to play my 3 and 3. And then I have nothing else to do with my attack anyway. So we'll try to see if I get lucky here. All right, here we go. We're going to declare the fight against Lurking Unknown for 2 attack. Top card of the hero deck. My hero deck button is here. All right, let's see what you are. It is... Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. It's all glary because the hero deck is very, very big. But that's good. That's good. So I can spend recruit equal to that card's cost as a player of my choice. Gain that hero. I will. Who's going to gain humanity's final hope, though? If you have at least 4 bystanders in your victory pile, you get +2 recruit. I took Planet Hidden Asset on the left. I'm thinking a covert tech thing on the left with that. So I want to compound all the recruit in one spot so I can get that rare out of there. And she gives Liberate. I'm gonna take this on the left as well. Tech is kind of the odd one out here. It's going to be split both ways. Right side is going to take a lot of the Killmonger. But let's try to focus fire. Left hand side is going to gain this. And yeah, that's just it. So Lurking Unknown goes away on the right hand side. And that's it for my turn. Very interesting turn. I didn't expect to succeed on that. And that means right-hand side didn't actually recruit anything, but I'm going to have this much recruit next turn. 5 recruit. So I'll probably take that Killmonger and start to make that happen. Let him hit hard. Okay, another 4 and 2 for turn 3 is going to give me... that's going to be a reshuffle, repull of a bystander. So it's going to be a standard one that comes out. So standard bystander is played, which means it is going to go right to Nightmare, which is not good. So that's 2 in a row, Hunt for Victims, immediate KOs. So I gotta get 6 attack. Easier said than done. Right to the Mastermind was not what I wanted. Maybe I should have left. Maybe I should have left the Lurking Unknown out there to get the bystander off him quickly. I just thought about that just now, but it's too late. So I can get no matter the price. But I'd rather take that on the right because right-hand side is gonna be where I have those classes. Left, I gotta lean into covert so I can make those things work. I've also got Commune with the Spirit World, 2 recruit. You may discard an artifact you control or 3 cards from your hand. If you do KO a card from your hand or discard pile, I like this one. It's gonna work with the covert triggers and the recruit. So left-hand side is gonna take this Dr. Voodoo and then shuffle the deck with a bunch of recruit in hand for turn 5. There's Plot of Betrayal. That's a very dangerous card to play with this setup too. No Red Guardian yet. I have a real early shuffle of cards with recruit on them, so left-hand side could, in theory, get Black Widow if I do the right draw here, and if not, I can still get a lot of other cards, so having a turn 5 with a bunch of recruit is great. Hopefully it won't be too late. Plus, I gotta hit things in the astral plane with recruit, and that'll be beneficial. So my next hand for turn 3 is going to be 1 recruit, 1 recruit, 1 recruit, 2 recruit, 4 recruit, 4 recruit. Okay, that means the turn after this is going to have even more. I might have to wait a little longer than I wanted to on that. My next turn, this is the 5 recruit hand. Turn 4 gives me our first Vibranium Liberator drone, who is going to do the following when it ambushes. Another villain captures a bystander. It can't happen, so it doesn't happen because it's the only villain out here. Fight Liberate 3. The next time you rescue a bystander this turn, including from this henchman, KO one of your heroes. Great with this setup, if I can make stuff happen. So as much as I love Leave a Web of Spies, and you'll see why, Dodge, love Dodge. When I learned that Black Widow was a set, my strongest prediction probably of any legendary so far is that Dodge would return in this set, and I was right, and I was thrilled to be right. Love that mechanic. If you drew any cards this turn, you may send one of your other heroes undercover. That's going to be great in lieu of KOing them. However, left-hand side is doing the Black Widow covert thing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take Violence Leave Scars. It does give me 3 base attack, plus it ramps up pretty well with this setup. Henchman groups or villain groups, well, the villain ones are. So this in this setup can get a max of +4. So this could be a 7 attack for 5. And all I need is a henchman and then 2 a Lilin and a whoever the other villain group is that I forgot right now. But that'll be good. And I need to hit Nightmare or I'm gonna be in big trouble. So I'm taking Killmonger over there on that side. Who's your favorite Killmonger mastermind, you guys? What If Killmonger or Black Panther Killmonger? We're gonna rate him very soon. We're rating Midnight Suns right now. Tomorrow is Zarathos, then we get into What If. But I have a feeling that What If Killmonger is gonna be a bit more popular in the fun level. I do like them both, though. What up, Captain Metroid? I'm trying not to awaken an Elder God. How are you doing? Alright, here's my reshuffle. Oh, Montax likes Black Panther Killmonger more. That's a 3 and 3 for turn 6. I can hit a Liberator drone with that. And okay, turn number 5. Congrats! In your honor, I've just played a Scheme Twist. And it's not a good time to play the Scheme Twist. Okay, that is Twist up. Watch the Mastermind do this the entire time with no other villains come out. Okay, a villain or Mastermind hunts for victims. So what happens is there are bystanders captured by something, so Nightmare is going to KO this bystander. And I'm pretty sure I'm doing that right where I just KO one of them. And that's going to be my first bystander KO'd. It's been a while since I've done that. 4 more, and that's it. If I can't hit the Mastermind, that one's just going to go too. That's very rough. That's very rough. I can't believe he's already captured 2. All right. 1, 2, 3. Attack. And not going to do the KO with Dr. Voodoo yet. I guess I could, actually. Hold on. Let me see. So, if I wanted to discard 3 cards instead of playing them, I could KO one of my cards. As far as 3 attack, I'm probably going to hit the Liberator drone. It gives me Liberate... So, hold on. Fighting this gives me Liberate 3, which is +3 attack towards a villain with a bystander or the Mastermind. So it doesn't matter that Nightmare... it doesn't matter that Nightmare has bystanders. Maybe I should save... Well, no, it just basically makes it a free hit. It doesn't really give me anything extra. What's the main difference between Twist 1 to 4 and Twist 5 plus? The Mastermind hunts for victims on Twist 5 to 11, which he's harder to hit. But usually villains hunt for victims in Twist 1 to 4, but for some reason I'm on a hard mode and the Mastermind did it twice. Got the first 2 twists. That's why. Easier to get those bystanders off villains than the Mastermind. Usually. So basically, you hit this for free. Yes, it's Vibranium Jones versus Chthon. Kind of versus. No, I don't think I'm going to be discarding. I think I'll just keep clearing the city. It's not going to give me anything extra. The next time I rescue a bystander KO one of your heroes, I'm going to have to waste that. I'm afraid of what's going to be happening. So I'm going to take this out for 3. I get Liberate 3, but it's not going to go anywhere. 4, I could have saved it. I could have saved it. Did I want to? Maybe I want to save this because maybe I want if I hunt for victims again, Nightmare KOs his bystander. Nothing else I can do. So I think I should at least wait until twist number 3 happens. I'm on the left-hand side though. Nothing to take. That I want. I don't want Killmonger on this side. I do want. I guess I'll take Dr. Voodoo, and just do a lot of KOing. Yes, that is the reason. As much as I want to avoid it. Evasive Acrobatics, one of my favorite cards in the entire game. Also, it has the most lasers. There are plenty of cards with lasers. That one has the most. I've counted. Move over. We got our 3 and 3. And we got whatever this is. A Master Strike. Amazing. I'll press the right button. Here we go. Master Strike. Whoop. This is actually good news. Because now he's going to go to the Astral Plane. Yeah, this card has more lasers than the laser maze, I think. Unless you count, like... I don't want to do the math on that. Yeah, he's going to the astral plane. If he was already there, each player discards a random card. So now I got to generate 6 recruit to get that bystander off of him. And left-hand side can do it next turn. So I can avoid one more hunt, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Yeah, go check him. Go check him. So he's going to go to the astral plane. Where's my fancy astral plane? Shiny. There it is. I'm just going to put it here. There's no additional Mastermind, so you can just hang out right there. In the astral plane with his bystander. There we go. I guess I have to drop this down so you can see it in the close-up. And that's it for that. So I can only hit him with recruit. Villains do not ambush when they go in here. All that good stuff. Will I be able to survive for a turn? Okay, so I've got 3 recruit and 3 attack. The 3 attacks going nowhere. The 3 recruit, however, check out this card. Here's why it's one of my favorites. Evasive acrobatics, 2 recruit and dodge. When you dodge or play this card, you may also dodge with another card from your hand. Works anywhere. Dodge it away, it won't clog your deck. It can also super not clog your deck because it'll dodge away something else. I don't really care what side I take this on, so it's going on the right-hand side. Plus, it gives me a little bit of recruit I can use or not use if I don't want to. I don't have 14 attack. Oh, there's Red Guardian. So there's Death Was Only a Ruse. So the thing about Red Guardian, such a good card, yes. When it gets recruited, it goes undercover, and then when a Master Strike is completed, or when any other player fights the Mastermind, I can unleash him. And Nightmare has double the Mastermind hits. You had 2 twists, 2 strikes in the first 5 cards. Yeah, don't do that. Don't learn from me that way. Don't take my chance. Okay, I mean, I have 4 attack here. I need recruit, though, but... Okay, so I will be able to hit Nightmare this turn in the astral plane and get that bystander off of him. We'll see if I get the chance. And I do get the chance. Liberator drones come in, they ambush, another villain captures a bystander. There are none. But, so here's the thing about Liberate and Nightmare. Liberate specifically gives you attack. So Liberate does not work against Nightmare when he is in the astral plane, because you can't use attack against him. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles on that one. However, let's hit him. Let's get that bystander off of him. I'd love to do a big recruit, but this is of priority. So we got plant hidden asset. I will get my 1 recruit. I will draw a card, and it is an agent. Oh, cool! I could have gotten a rare this turn. I think. Yep. 1. I got Humanity's Final Hope. I got 2 more recruit. I don't have any bystanders, so I don't get anything else extra. But I've got 4, 5. Oh no, I couldn't. I got 7 recruit, not 8. That's fine. And a lone shield trooper over here. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, what I probably want to do here is hit Nightmare on the astral plane to get that bystander off of him. Plus, if I do that, yes, each player discards a random card on his Master Strike, but I get to KO one of my heroes. Yeah, nothing here is worth recruiting more than actually saving one of those bystanders being KO'd. So we're going to do that. We're going to spend 6 recruit to hit him in the astral plane. So we'll do this, and he gets out of there. I rescue the bystander. I like how I'm moving the astral plane this time. And I get to KO one of my heroes. I'm going to KO one of these S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. Oh, okay, don't work. There we go. And that's it. Okay, so now the next hunt for victims is going to give one to the drones probably, which I'll go ahead and take. Drones with the bystanders are great because when you fight, you can liberate against another drone. You hit one drone, you get to hit the second one for free, basically. Or you hit the first one for free. You know what I mean. Okay. That makes me feel good. I only have 1 bystander KO'd. I thought it was going to be 2. Exactly, did I? The Shadow King Mastermind came way before the Astral Plane. I would love to see him rework to use the mechanic now that it's a thing, because he's like the only other major Astral Plane Mastermind other than Nightmare. Or maybe a Shadow King becomes a hero set for some reason. Maybe if we get a Krakoa set, he could use the Astral Plane. That would be cool. Kind of a niche thing to include just for one hero, though. I do like the Astral Plane mechanic. Okay, turn number 8 is going to give us Joystick from Taskmaster's Thunderbolts. Ambush. Choose a henchman from any player's victory pile to enter the city. There's only one because Liberator drone's on the left. So Joystick's coming in, doing that ambush, and suddenly there's 3 enemies in the city. And then the Liberator drones are going to ambush as well. Another villain captures a bystander, which is fine. I can hit stuff this turn. I'm probably going... I get to liberate 3 against one of those, so... if I give it to the first Liberator drones, I get to KO one of my heroes. So I will give one to the Liberator drones. Who's the first legal bystander here available? Just what if? Nope, that's... Here, Scott Lang's head. Scott Lang's head gets captured by these Liberator drones. Sweet. Alright, let's play on my cards here. I've got 3 recruit, 4 recruit, and 4 attack. Can't do the power on Killmonger just yet. So if I hit this Liberator drone for 3, I get Liberate 3, and then I get to KO a hero when I rescue a bystander, so I can hit the Vibranium Liberator drones for free as well. And get Scott Lang's head, which lets me draw cards, I believe, or the player with the most VP, which is going to be, well, it's going to be the right-hand side because they have to have 3 versus the 1 on the other side. I might draw some more recruit. We'll do that in that order and see what happens. So, fighting the Liberator drones for 3, spending 3 attack to do that. Let me actually get... I have this green die. This is going to be my Liberation die. I got 3 Liberate. We're just going to do that up there. I got Liberate 3. Oh, I fight them both, I get to KO 2 heroes, don't I? Yeah, the next time you rescue a bystander this turn, including from this henchman, KO one of your heroes. So, rescuing Scott Lang's head lets me KO 2 heroes because I fought 2 drones. That's cool. I like that. So now with my Liberate 3, I'm going to go ahead and hit the other Liberator drones, spending that, and then I'll take them out, and I get to KO 2 heroes. Let's get rid of 2 S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. And Scott Lang's head is rescued. Whichever player is ahead, that's the right-hand side, may KO one of their cards. Oh, a 3rd KO. I'm losing a lot of recruit here. Not a draw, it's a KO. Alright, I'd rather have the other side have KO'd stuff, but I just got rid of 3 starters at once. And that's very cool. I'm just making sure I did those drones correctly, because I haven't used them in a while. That's very powerful. Yeah, the next time you rescue a bystander this turn, KO one of your heroes. Yes, that's exactly how that works, what I just did. I stacked them. Pretty sure that's correct. And now I can focus on getting some Killmonger. I just got rid of 3 grays. Let's take no matter the price and try to get some tech and strength and make this happen. So, yes. I want a lot of attack so I can try to hit... I love that chain. Thanks, Captain Metroid, for helping with my anxiety on that one. It's very cool. I mean, you are taking out 2 henchmen, so it's kind of like 2 Sentinel. But, this deck already feels very thin. I need some recruit here. I took Black Widow. I have some recruit. I'm okay. Yeah, already this deck is so much better. Look at that. Because I just got rid of 3 starters. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack in hand. That's enough to hit Nightmare. Well, right-hand side might clean this up. It is. Alright, turn 9 is another Liberator drone. Another villain captures a bystander on ambush. So that's going to Joystick. First valid bystander is a standard. So you get a standard. This creates some urgency because of the scheme, but it's nothing I can't handle right now. 3 recruit, 3 attack. Same deal. So what I can do is I can, once again, clear both things. If I do that, though, when a twist comes up, guess who's getting... Well, I was going to say guess who's getting the bystander. It's going to be Nightmare. However, right-hand side does have enough attack to hit Nightmare. So I'm not as worried about that, actually. I think I actually might clear the city anyway and do my KO. So we're going to fight the Liberator drones, get Liberate 3 by doing so. And then we'll take out Joystick because I can handle the stuff that's coming my way. And then Joystick, I use my 3 Liberate. against Joystick, and then I will rescue the bystander that she's got. I rescue that, which means I KO one of my heroes. It's going to be a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Good stuff happening. I got 3 recruit left. Expensive HQ, though, so I have an option. Let's see. Yeah, I can't get anything from the HQ. I have no sidekicks available. I could get a standard officer because I only have, only standard officers in this setup, I believe. That is correct. Do I need one? Do I need an officer over here? I don't think I do. I think I have enough recruit. So I'm just going to end my turn there. Yeah, I almost got a rare. I have enough recruit. I just got to get it all at once. Oh, look at that. What was I just talking about? I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Enough for the rare. Which means I need more bystanders for that Liberate. Yeah, I was going to leave Joystick there, but because I have enough attack to hit the Mastermind, I'm fine. I have enough recruit to hit him in the Astral Plane next turn, too. Turn 10 is... Oh, speaking of which, Master Strike. So he's going to the Astral Plane, and that's all that happens there. Which means now I got to hit him there. Drop him down. He's in the Astral Plane again. Which means I gotta spend 6 recruit to fight him. Which means all this attack's being wasted. I have nothing to hit. Which is kind of a bummer, to be completely honest. I've got 1, 2, recruit. None of this attack's gonna do anything, so I won't even play any of it. And I have no sidekicks, so that's it. That's the end of my turn. That Master Strike by itself just threw my turn away. What, I only have 12 cards in my deck anymore? Yeah, I guess I recruited 3 and I KO'd 3, so yeah. Right, I recruited 1, 2. That's correct. At least I have some recruit coming up. I do want some more. Once again, I was going to get a rare. I guess since Nightmare doesn't have a bystander right now, I can kind of afford to ignore that. Yeah, that was very brutal. That was terrible timing. I feel like there's some worse timing coming right now. Oh, actually, no. He's just going to escape. That's not so bad, right? Okay. Another strike, back to back. If he was already there... Yeah, Master Strike, Nightmare enters the Astral Plane. If he was already there, each player discards a random card. This could hurt my rare recruit. Actually, no, it can't. It can, actually. So he stays there. He doesn't leave the Astral Plane. Because why would he? I want to discard one of my cards that has 1 recruit instead of 2. So let's see what happens here. I discard... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I have enough for the rare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still, right-hand side's got to do the same thing, though. Doctor Strange set looks so weird, but also seems fun. Might be the next set I have to pick up. That is a perfect way to describe it. It is a very weird set. It pushes the... It warps what Legendary is supposed to do a little bit by introducing the Astral Plane and having artifacts and ritual artifacts and the Ancient One. Did you guys see the leak that it was confirmed that Nightmare was indeed supposed to be the main antagonist of Doctor Strange 2? Probably why he's in this set. Aside from being a major antagonist of Doctor Strange, it's probably a synced up thing. Alright. I discard a Shield Trooper on the right-hand side. Okay, let's put in some work here. We got Dr. Voodoo, not going to do his artifact, discard effect. I don't have any. 1, 2 more recruit up to 4. I don't have 4 bystanders. I'm getting close. Yeah, I just can't believe that the... was it the writer or the director of Doctor Strange 2 did not see or know about the script for WandaVision, and that's kind of something. 8 recruit. Okay, so now I can go ahead and get Time to Save the Multiverse. 4 plus attack, Liberate, equal to the number of bystanders in your victory pile. So now I want as many as I can get. This is the thing that works, like Core Black Widow. Unfortunately, still won't help with the Astral Plane, but the rest of his cards can. Most of my cards can. Oh yeah, artifacts are great. One of my favorite mechanics. I know some folks who don't, but you know, to each their own. And there's more evasive acrobatics. I'm getting good cards, and Red Guardian's not even showing up that much. I don't think I've ever gotten this much momentum from so few recruits. That early Lurking Unknown helped me a lot, actually. And those Vibranium Liberator drone KOs. It's a lot of momentum this early in the game, I gotta say. Apocalyptic Black Widow was definitely the right choice, though. 4, 5, 6. Got a couple hands of graves, though. Plus a lot of turns with not a lot of villains. And that's gonna change. 5 cards because of that discard, and turn 12 gives me another joystick. Another henchman enters the city after this ambush. It's going to be another Vibranium Liberator drone coming in, who have their own ambush, of course, which is another villain captures a bystander, which is going to be the joystick. The joystick. I don't know if she goes by the joystick. Another standard bystander. And of course, I got to take care of that. Yeah, it's a bit to get used to after you're familiar with sidekicks, but it does challenge you to play a bit differently. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit if I don't dodge evasive acrobatics. I would like to hit joystick this turn so I don't risk another bystander KO. So I'm going to do evasive acrobatics double dodge, just in hopes I can get some more attack. So 2 recruit. Dodge. When you dodge or play this card, you may also... I didn't play her, sorry. I may dodge another card from my hand. I'm going to dodge all my recruits. So I'm going to dodge evasive acrobatics and the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent here. I dodged both of these, so I draw 2. That's going to be... Okay. Yes, she is. Alright, I have a question for chat here, because I don't think I've run across this before. So I'm doing evasive acrobatics' dodge effect. I get to dodge both cards. This, and I'm going to choose the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. I have no deck. So I think the way I'm supposed to do this is I do the first dodge, and then I do the second dodge. And I think I have to do it in this order: Black Widow and the card that she's dodging. So I think what's going to happen is I put evasive acrobatics in my discard pile, I shuffle the discard pile, I draw a card. Then I dodge the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent for another card. So I'll do it in that order. Dodging Black Widow, shuffling, and new card comes in. Alright, glad you guys agree. This, dodging the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, and this. Alright, that was a good dodge. I got the attack I needed. So, yes, I agree with you. You do have to decide to dodge both. So you pick it and then you do that. It wouldn't make sense the other way. So, discard, whatever, reshuffle, discard agent. Yep. On the same page. Love it. So, I'm going to do the combo here. Well, I could do the combo, but then Nightmare doesn't have a bystander. I wish I had 2 drones to do the combo. I have 3 and 3 on the left-hand side. Why did I do this in reverse? I do want to thin this side some more because I already thinned it a bunch. So I could do the fight the drones, fight joystick combo. But I kind of want the left-hand side to get all those bystanders now because of the rear. But I do want to get that bystander out, so I can't really do that. Yeah, let's take them both out. I got some scary villains who are going to come in that haven't come in yet. The Lilin are going to end me if I'm not careful. So let's keep the city clear. Even though if Hunt for Victims happens, it's going to go to Nightmare. Man, that's a tough choice. Or maybe I just hit joystick and leave the drones there for double KO and for a place for the bystanders to go. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to hit joystick for 3. We're going to leave her there this time because I don't have the confidence that I'll be able to get other things out of there. So she is getting defeated, and I'm getting the bystander on the right-hand side. I feel good about that decision. And yeah, nothing to do with that 2 recruit. But at least I got the bystander out of the city. Okay, this turn's got 4 recruit. I'll probably take another acrobatics. Oh, that just, Bamlinda, that just means that it's going to be in a huge way coming up. It's just like when you draw a bunch of graves and you know the hand after that's going to be pretty good. If the city has been pretty non-aggressive, you know that I'm going to be... There's going to be a big rush through the city. But at least I have some... I prepared myself a little bit. All right, turn 13. Another master. What is this shuffle today? What's going on? Well, he's still in the astral plane. So each player discards a random card. Of course, even if I win, all these earliest twists and strikes means very little points per turn, so that's gonna hurt my score. If somebody has a lot of villains come in and they're able to overtake them and get a lot of VP and still win quickly, that's gonna be the best case scenario for points. So I'm getting a break in not having a rush on the city, but I'm also, the nerf is that I'm not getting as many points available to me. I discard a shield agent on the left. So that's a little counter in the scoring that I do like. Little check and balance. Still Trooper. Very much. Very much. You know what you come here for. Okay. I have a 3 and 2 now. I could hit the drone, so I'm gonna not hit them again. I want somewhere for a new bystander to go. And I can't do anything to recruit. This is a full dud hand with no sidekicks to recruit, so I am, well, I guess not really a dud. I could fight the drones. There's no point, so I'm gonna not do that. It is harder for him to hide later. That is true. So here's my new hand. I can actually... Ooh, I got the Liberate thing. Liberate's great for double hits. Well, this Liberate card is great for double hits because I've got recruit cards. I can't hit him with Liberate in the Astral Plane. You know what I mean. Okay, turn 14 is another drone. All right, another villain captures a bystander. This is a double KO. So standard bystander looks like he's going to go to... Actually, it should be like this. Push... Enter, push, capture. All right, there we go. So I can get rid of even more cards here. I've got 4 attack. I do have to get some stuff, so I'm not going to dodge this turn. Well, yeah, I'm going to play everything. I need more recruit to replace the cards I'm about to KO. So I can get more Killmonger. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to recruit this second evasive acrobatics. For 3, and we're going to do the drone KO, the double KO. So fight the first drone for 3 attack, take it out, and then we're gonna fight this, and I get Liberate 3. I spend the Liberate 3 to fight the second drone, and I rescued a bystander, so I get to KO 2 heroes, 1 for each drone. So that's gonna be 2 more agents to replaced by the Black Widow that I just got. Thinning the deck with a card that dodges. Here's my entire deck on the right-hand side, by the way. It's getting good. I need more cards, though. If I can guarantee Killmonger's tech strength combo each time if I keep doing this. I don't think I've KO'd so many so fast without, like, the Destroyer. Let's see what I get on turn 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plenty of attack and some dodge. I never have to get rid of those Black Widow cards. They'll never get in my way. So I don't care about getting rid of all my agents. Speaking of whatever I was talking about, turn 15, another drone. No other villain to capture bystanders. Where are my high VP villains? They're all going to come out at once. And I have 3 groups in there. 3 groups. 3 groups, and I've seen 2 joysticks and a Fear Lords. That's it. What a weird shuffle this has been. Anyway, let me go ahead and count my bystander count. I've got 2 bystanders on the left-hand side. So let's go ahead and see what I can do here. I have the rare Black Widow. I get 4 attack. Liberate equal to the number of bystanders in your victory pile. That is a Liberate 2 right now. Followed by Humanity's Final Hope. To recruit. I don't have 4 bystanders yet. Now, do I want to do some KOing over here or something else? I can discard 3 cards from my hand and KO a card from my hand or discard pile, or I can play everything. If I play everything, I can hit him in the Astral Plane. And then I can hit him outside of the Astral Plane. So I think I want to do that instead. So I'm just going to play Dr. Voodoo first to recruit. And then Agent, Trooper, which is going to be 5, 6, and 5. So let's hit the Mastermind a couple of times and see what happens. First, we're going to hit him in the Astral Plane, which does not warrant the special effect. That's for 6 recruit, by the way. I can't use Liberate yet. And I KO one of my heroes and he goes to the Mastermind space. We leaves the Astral Plane. I will KO this shield agent. And now I'm going to spend 2 Liberate and 4 I'm at 1, actually. Yep, to hit him for realsies. And let's get our first tactic. It's going to be don't fall asleep. Fight. Each other player discards 2 cards with the crude icons. He goes to the astral plane. That's a pain. That's going to be an agent and Black Widow. I had to do it at some point. So he goes, whoop, I get this tactic. The astral plane flies away from me, and he goes back into it. Let's just keep doing that, shall we? Cool. 1, 2, 3. Both sides are thinning pretty well. It's like a bump under this. The card is tilted. A lot of recruit again. Don't mind it when he's where he is. 4 cards left. Why do I have 4 cards? Oh, because I know why I discarded 1. Oh, I discarded 2 just now because of the tactic. Look how fast I forgot that. Something's very wrong with me. Turn 16. Bullseye comes in. All right, I gotta read this ambush carefully because I always get this wrong. I have very little random access memory. Not my PC, just me. Ambush. Choose recruiter attack, then reveal the top card of the hero deck. I've been doing a very little recruiting. If it has that icon, Bullseye captures it and gets plus attack equal to the hero's cost. Fight the player of your choice gains the captured hero. Escape, gain that hero. That's a tough one. I'm going to say I got 5 cards of attack in the HQ. So I'm going to guess the next card has recruit. Printed recruit. So I want to say attack so that he doesn't get it. Let's see if I'm right. I was wrong. I failed. I should have said attack. I should have said recruit. Okay, at least the cost is only 4. So now he's got captured Widow's Bite and he's 8 attack, and I watch him get a bystander. I guess I get to choose, unless a bystander is played from the deck. And oh, I can hit it this turn. I can hit Bullseye with my attack. Look at that. I got 3. Oh no, I don't. I can't. I did math wrong. I have 6, not 8. Which is not going to do anything. Ah, if only it was a little bit weaker. Again, I can hit the drones, but I lose that precious extra KO power. I'm gonna leave. Oh, this is tough. This is a tough one. Do I do nothing again? Yeah, this deck's gonna generate enough attack each turn, so I'm gonna do nothing. I would have been able to do something if I kept my recruit cards, but they got discarded. And a reshuffle. Man, this deck is so thin, but I just need more recruits. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll be able to get a 5 recruit this turn. I do. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can pick up Violence Leaves Scars and start ramping things up. I have a few different villain groups. So let's move over. Game's taking a little longer than I thought. I probably could have ended this a bit sooner for my score, but turn 17 is another Vibranium Liberator drones. So now I can do the drone combo. Definitely not giving the bystander to Bullseye. Any what if ones? Stan Lee. Nope, nope. Standard. Standard is fine. Goes to this drone. Now. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. Let's do it this way. Plant hidden asset. 1 recruit and draw a card. I will have... No, hold on. I don't have 3 attack. I just have a lot of recruit. Which is trouble, because I haven't seen a twist in a while. And I'm probably going to have it hunt for victims. I don't like that. I was hoping that draw would give me some attack. So yeah, I'm out of luck if that happens. So I would have given the bystander to the Liberator drones, but because I probably will lose it, I'm not going to do that. So I'll end things there. That worries me a bit. How much recruit do I have? 2. Well, hold on. How many bystanders do I have now? I still just have 2. That's 2, 3. I've got Dr. Voodoo. I'm going to get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 recruit if I do everything. I can get him out of the astral plane, or I can get some cards. Or I can discard 3 cards to KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I don't have a discard pile. I think I just want to play everything. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. So with 8 recruit, I could hit him out of the astral plane. Each player KOs... No, I KO one of my heroes. That means the right side could probably hit him for 2, 3... Maybe not. Maybe I recruit this turn. I need some more stuff. Let's see what I can take. I've got Precision Strike. Tech, you get +2 attack. It's okay over here. I need some fight. But I think Weave a Web of Spies is what I'm going to take. I can start sending my Greys under cover. I can dodge this if I need to. I can also get Red Guardian. I keep hitting the Mastermind. He's hit often. I kind of wanted that plan to work. But I did also want the Strength Red Guardian on the right-hand side, even though it needs the covert trigger. But the deck's so thin over there, I just need more Killmonger. By the way, the last card here is each villain worth 3 PvP or more captures a bystander. Tech Liberate 2. This is a dangerous card. I think I'm actually going to go with a Red Guardian. If I did take Weave a Web of Spies, I could probably recruit a 3 cost if it came up, but I don't know if it's going to. So let's take Red Guardian. And when recruited, it's going undercover, so I'm going to go ahead and remind myself that I got this little... There's a Red Guardian undercover. Whenever a Master Strike happens, or a player fights the Mastermind, I can unleash him. I'm at 2 left. Oh, I could have taken both if I... Oh, man! I could have gotten Widow and Red Guardian Covert. Should have done that. Oh, you also go there, too. But I had no way of actually knowing. It's fine. Turn 18. I knew it. I knew that would happen. So just because I couldn't get 3 attack over there, this drone KOs a bystander. That should have been avoided. The good news is that even though the Mastermind is going to get the bystanders, I should be able to hit him pretty reliably on twist 5 to 11. But that is going to be a second bystander KO'd. I didn't play the undercover effects because it's S.H.I.E.L.D. and I haven't been able to fix that yet. But I'll play it anyway for Red Guardian. There you go. I haven't figured out what to do because now so many other things go undercover. We are cybermodding. Yeah, I guess. Cybermod without cybermod. And now I don't get the Henchman double KO. But if a twist happens, I can have one of them hunt, get one. Because there's still twist 3. Twist 4 can still have him do that. Anyway, it's fine. We're not going to see the Elder God if I have anything to say about it. We'll see. Because that would not be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I play this, if I play all this, that's 5 recruit and 3 attack. And unfortunately, if I take a drone, I don't get the bonus. I do want to recruit stuff. I'm low on cards, and I think I do want to specifically take Violence Leap Scars. I do have strength cards. This can give me some decent attack, especially once I get some more enemies. So I'm going to take Killmonger there, which is going to leave me with 3 attack. And I will take out one of these Liberator drones. City's getting a little full. I won't be able to take advantage of their fight, liberate 3, etc. It's okay. I enjoy them too, obviously, because I've made them. I hope you like. I'm glad you like them too. I'll take out that one. And this deck is so thin. I can't believe I wanted to KO more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 attack. I can probably dodge Black Widow to try to get the extra attack for Killmonger. Turn 19 is Despair. Alright, so guess what happens? We have Nightmare on the Astral Plane. He is going to escape. And guess what happens, you guys? Do the math. Something just happened that you guys all love to see on a stream. Let's see who figures it out. Okay, Ambush enters the Astral Plane and captures a bystander. So what happens is, Despair enters the Astral Plane, And when he does, the Mastermind escapes. The Mastermind escape effect is each player KOs one of their non-gray heroes. There's only one non-gray hero in my hand. Do you see what it is? We have the shuffle and now this. Starting off tournament season great. So, unfortunately, my Apocalyptic Black Widow rare is KO'd. And that's the end of that. Right-hand side gets off a little easier. And I'll get rid of Evasive Acrobatics. Big ouch. What are you gonna do? And he goes to the Mastermind space. Yeah, great timing, Dre. Thanks. He goes to the Mastermind space, and Despair's gonna enter the Astral Plane, which means I'm gonna stick it over here until I have to move down to the city a little bit. Okay, and I'll just press this so we can see this. All right, he gets a bystander, which is also bad. Nope. Howard the Duck is legit for this setup. He's a what if bystander. He's capturing Howard the Duck, which also is available to be hunted. It's duck season. Thank you for the water. Yeah. All right, let's put Howard the Duck over there. Gross, that was gross. I hate that. All right, let's play what I've got. I've got 1, 2, 3 attack left. I thought I was going to have a good attack turn, but so much for that. And I can hit the Vibranium Liberator drones, but yeah, I'll do it. I'll hit the drones. I get Liberate 3, which actually that won't help me with against Despair anyway, so I'll take him out. City's getting ridiculous. Despair's not in the city. That's true. Yes, Liberate does nothing for something with a bystander of the Astral Plane. Because no, it doesn't do nothing. It gives me attack towards them, but I can't actually use that because I can't use attack to fight them. But yes, that did come up. Maybe I should have left that drone in there, but I'm getting kind of nervous, so... Yes, that is correct. Thank you for checking. Okay, Red Guardian can come out at any moment. Making sure I have him to the side. No Master Strike completed. I already did 4 of them. So much for that plan. A lot of recruit, but he's not in the Astral Plane anymore, but I can use it against Despair. 5 cards left. Got decent attack, but no more Mastermind to hit. Well, yeah, I can hit him, but you know what? He's not the threat right now. Turn 20, his sister Nil comes in, and also bad news. Because she's going to hunt for victims. So what happens when the villains come in later? Moonlight, she gets +2 attack. It is pretty much almost all Moonlight. So she gets up to 7 attack. Here's what also happens. I wonder what you pick, but don't share it yet. Don't share it here. Okay, ambush, hunt for victims, which means Despair's bystander in the... Well, Howard the Duck in the Astral Plane gets KO'd. Which means that's 3 bystanders KO'd out of 5, and that makes me very nervous. Okay, then each player reveals more non-gray heroes than the number of bystanders in the KO pile or gains a wound. Right side fails. Left side succeeds. I have 4, which is more than 3. So right-hand side is going to go ahead and gain a wound. They're all standard for this setup. Didn't need that. Let's hit something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attack. There is one, if someone wants to do the quack. Somebody might do it. Wow. The only thing I can't hit any of the enemies, any of the villains, the only thing I can actually hit is the Mastermind. But if I do hit the Mastermind, Despair is going to escape. Because Nightmare will go to the Astral Plane, which won't... He doesn't have any escape effects, but it will hurt my score. So if I'm truly in tournament mode, escapes are really, really bad. So I think I don't want to hit Nightmare because that will guarantee an escape. So I think this is another turn where nothing happens. Wow. If I do hit Nightmare, though, I can unleash Red Guardian, but it's still not worth the escape. Despair might escape anyway if a second Despair shows up. Or a Master Strike happens. but I don't want to be the one who made it happen, you know? So I'm just going to end my turn there. I am getting my butt kicked right now. At least nobody has bystanders at this moment. Okay, turn 21. Skinner shows up, and he's gonna hunt for victims, but that's okay because I can do a fight. He gets +2 attack if there are at least 4 bystanders in the KO pile. Joke's on you, there's only 3. Ambush, hunt for victims, fight, KO one of your heroes. I am gonna probably hit Despair in the astral plane this turn, so I'm gonna go ahead and give the bystander 2 Despair, and those are wounds. That's the wrong pile. So too bad about Howard the Duck, though. Let me shuffle that back up. Got a standard bystander going to Despair. Thank goodness. That's all that happens. Okay, so as far as what I'm going to do with my cards, I don't have 4 bystanders yet. Hopefully soon. I'll play both Commune with the Spirit World. That's 4 recruit. Actually... yeah, let's play Plant Hit Nasset, draw a card. I will have a villain capture a bystander. Let's give another one to Despair. And it's a standard one. Throw that over there. So now he's got 2. And I've got 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to hold off on playing Humanity's Final Hope for a second. Because... oh yeah, he gets the bystander. I don't get to choose. I forgot about that. Thank you, Tony. It's only you choose when it's that's right. I was thinking of the Liberator drones and combining them for a second. Well, that makes things so much worse for me. I still can't fight him this turn, so I'm still going to give the bystander to Despair. And I just didn't see Lilin for so long in this game, I completely forgot how it works. So thank you for the reminder. It's fine. I guess I can't do Humanity's Final Hope the way I wanted to this time. But it's not like I have a lot of options. So let's go ahead and take him out. Let's spend 5 recruit of my 8. He's going to come into the city, though. So I'll spend the 5 recruit. Fight is KO one of your heroes. Then if he was in the astral plane, he enters the city, ignoring his ambush. I can rescue this bystander. Imagine you're one of the last humans on Earth, and Black Widow comes up and human says, "You're worth 1 extra VP." I mean, he'd be honored, right? City is full, almost full. Just the astral plane out of there. Okay, now I have 3 bystanders rescued. Yes, this system no KO'd one. Yeah, Skinner's the first time I actually hunted for victims by giving somebody a bystander. Alright, I only have 3 bystanders because of I couldn't do the rules wrong, so I only get the 2. Nobody's in the astral plane, so now this time I'm actually going to go ahead and take Weave Web of Spies. Hopefully it's not too late. Things were looking so up. What happened? There is some kind of crazy chance that the right side can get enough attack to hit Chthon guaranteed on a turn. If I land on that on the right side, but it's a lot of attack, so probably not. Alright. Turn 22! Master Strike time, so I can actually unleash Red Guardian if I want to. Like, at least he's not in the astral plane. That was the last Master Strike. He goes there. That's all that happens. That's right, this scheme. That's what's confusing me. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, the scheme... this scheme is a villain or mastermind. Hunt for Victims is just the villain that came out. You have to forgive me for getting a little tangled on that. Okay. So he's in the astral plane. I could try to fight him, but the city is very scary. So I'm going to try to go for the city, in which case I'm probably going to dodge Black Widow and a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent and get as much attack as I can, especially if I can get another tech, which do I have my discard pile? I don't actually, but I can get Violence Leaves Scars if I dodge well. And I can get another card from Black Widow. Alright, let's dodge all my recruit. It's going to be the same situation where I'm going to dodge and draw, so I'm dodging Black Widow and reshuffling. I will declare the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent to be the one that I'm going to dodge along with it. Thank you for the water. I hope you're all having a good day, by the way. Happy almost October. Do we have any major Halloween aficionados in chat? I know there's some people who really like Halloween. Almost your season. Okay, I dodged for a wound. How fun. How delightful. Okay, dodging the agent, and I get a trooper. I mean, it's something. Not exactly what I wanted, but something. All that deck thinning, and I still draw wounds. 1, 2, because the wound came after, that's why. 1, and no superpowers trigger at all. It's kind of a bummer. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. Bum, bum, bum. Now, I can hit almost anything in the city. Probably should hit Skinner. I will be Shaggy, wife Velma, son Scooby-Doo. That's amazing. Someone's gonna call your son Scrappy-Doo. Tell them that, nope. Nope, they're wrong. I should hit Skinner, because of the bystander he has. I can also hit, she dodged into the lasers. Don't do that! That's true. Great theming. 10 points for you. No fight effect on Sister, nil. I could get it into sunlight, theoretically. Last week I celebrated Chilean Independence Week. Very fun, lots of grilled meats. Oh, I can smell it from here. That sounds so much fun. Alright, they'll see a small Scooby-Doo and say Scrappy. Just don't take that. Okay. Yeah, he's fine. I do want to take Skinner out even though I can afford more. So let's spend 5 of my 7 to fight him even before there's more bystanders in the KO pile too. And take him out, fight KO one of your heroes. And guess what, you guys? I now have, on the right side, I'll get the bystander, by the way. I now have, on the right side, 1 Lilin, 1 Fear Lord, 1 Taskmaster's Thunderbolts, and 1 Liberator drone. Exactly 1 of each. That's so funny. I have exactly 1 of each. So, Killmonger's Violence League Scars is going to work really well as soon as I can make it work. That's so funny. I literally have exactly 1 of each group. That never happens. Alright, I got 1 Violence League Scars. Give me that strength, please. No strength cards in the HQ, though. Oh, I forgot about unleashing a Red Guardian this turn. So let me get back on that after I do this. Nope, couldn't do it, but I have a dodge, so there's a chance. Okay, so Red Guardian can come in. Put him here just for a second. Yeah, Master Strike was completed, so he can unleash. It's gonna work when it works. Yep. And he can sense up undercover. He's unleashing. He's gonna go. Unleash goes into the hand, so he's going into my left-hand side's hand for this next turn. Which does not have a covert in hand. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I can't really. Well, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Although, yeah, no, I can't have a strike, so it's not like I'm gonna have a risk of KOing him. Turn 23 is another despair. Oh, what did I just say? I forgot about. Talk about famous last words. Are you kidding me? It's literally the last thing I just said. No strike. I forgot the strike doesn't do it. It's escapes that do it. What a game this is. Well, so much for Red Guardian. He just got here. Oh, man. I can't catch a break. All right, you guys. I've never eaten my words faster than I just did. Well, he's gonna go into the astral plane. I unleashed him right into... Death was only a ruse until the next turn, which it wasn't. So Despair's going in there, which means, the thing. Thank you. What's happening? Okay. Each player KOs one of their non-gray heroes. So another Red Guardian is gone. Or the first Red Guardian, the only one I got is gone. And I have a tough decision over here. If I get rid of Black Widow, I'm going to be recruit locked. But if I get both Killmongers, I'll have enough attack each turn to hit some good stuff. So I'm getting rid of Black Widow on the right-hand side. Both of the dodging Black Widows are gone. And Despair captures a bystander. Oh, you quoted the trailer. I don't know what's happening in this game. I've completely lost control of this game. So Despair's in the astral plane. I gotta zoom out too because I don't have any more room. So Mastermind there. We're gonna put you. He's unleashed already. I mean, he kind of entered the astral plane if you think about it. So Despair's over there, in the astral plane. Scheme, Mastermind, not in the astral plane. Let's play some cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. I can't hit anybody with that, and I can't do anything with this 2 recruit. So that's a dud turn. At least the turn was fast. We might see Chthon, you guys. The way this is going. I'm sure that makes some of you very happy. Where's the medallion of Menelloa? I guess I shouldn't be complaining about what I haven't seen because, you know, I haven't been recruiting as much. Okay, turn 24 is Dreamstalker. Reverse 4 and 2 on turn 23. Yeah, I do like Dreamstalker's art. It is very cool. The fight effect is draw 2 cards, and if Dreamstalker was in the city, it enters the astral plane. Escape, each player discards down to 4 cards. Also, I have to remember that Hunt for Victims will KO bystanders in the escape pile, so I can't just let Despair escape if I wanted to, and the bystander won't be safe there. But I can't hit Despair in the astral plane either. 4, 5, 6 attack. The good news, though, is I know Despair is never going to leave the astral plane now because there's no more Despair to come in, and there's no more Nightmare Mastermind. There's no more Mastermind Master Strikes. I don't know why I couldn't say Mastermind Master Strikes. And if I hit him, that'll be when he pops in there, so. I can hit something. I can't hit Dreamstalker, though, because Dreamstalker's going to go in there. And I can't hit Sister Nil because she's 7. I can't hit Bullseye because he's 8. I can hit Despair for 5. I do get to kill one of my heroes. He doesn't go to the astral plane because that's not how he works. So let's take out this Despair for 5 and KO one of my heroes. Even more heroes get KO'd. A second Fear Lord. I can't get rid of this agent. I'm so low on recruit. I don't even know how much I have left. I'll get rid of this trooper. I might only have 2 left. Do I have 3? I need 3 to get an officer. I'm definitely picking up an officer if I can. Exactly. Nightmare is the only one that can push Despair out if I fight him, so I have to hit Despair first for 5 recruit. But at least he's not going to do it on his own. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have a total of 3 recruit in my entire deck. I can't afford to KO any more shield agents. I'll be completely locked. I do have to get all 3 of them through at once, though. And that's really rough. Yeah, the deck thing was fun up until the Mastermind took both Black Widow recruit cards. Oh, yeah, turn 25. More Bullseye. All right, this time I am going to predict it's going to be an attack card at the top. So I'm going to choose Recruit, and hopefully he doesn't get it. Is it a Recruit? It is. Of course it is. So he captures this. So now he's a 7 over here. Man, my luck. Well, I can hit the astral plane this turn. I can do this, actually. 0 for 2 on that one. Definitely. So I can't even do this. What I was going to do is play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit and discard all 3 of these to KO a card from my hand, but nothing else would be in my hand. Yes, that is a way to get that is a way to get a recruit card in hand. Definitely. So I can't even do Voodoo's effect, so I'm just going to have to play everything. 5 recruit and 6 recruit, 2 attack. I don't even know why I played that. Let's take out Despair in the astral plane. I don't have a close-up for this, but that's fine. KO one of my heroes. It's going to be a agent over here. I'll spend my 5 recruit. Oh, he's gonna go in the city if I do this. So I don't have much choice. I have to risk the escape because it's better to risk the escape than risk a bystander get KO'd. That hurts. I could do nothing. I won't guarantee an escape, but it's very likely it'll be an escape. Because it'll fill the city. So, let me turn this back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, I only have 2. I have 6 recruit. So option A, I don't hit Despair. If it's a twist, that'll be my 4th bystander KO'd out of 5. That's not a great place to be. But I won't risk an escape next turn. Next turn, I do have 3, 4, 6 attack. I have 6 attack next turn. Next turn, right side is fighting a villain in the city. Or Nightmare. If I do hit Despair, I do avoid the risk of the bystander getting KO'd, but that is going to be a full city. And I've had so many strikes, twists, it's probably going to be a villain next turn. So basically, yeah, I almost guarantee an escape if I do that. There are 5 twists left. This is the size of the villain deck, so what are the odds I'm going to see a twist next? Probably pretty high. Randomizer says next turn's going to be a twist for sure. I was leaning towards it. It's not going to be, but that means it probably will be. Yeah, I just called it. Okay, I'm gonna do the risky thing. I am going to do a recruit. And hopefully it won't be a twist. We'll see. Famous last words. What do I want to recruit over here? This is 5 attack with a tech trigger. We got Sleeper Agent. I don't need more recruit anymore. I need to hit things. I got Widow's Bite. All these are tech. Lots of Lilin left. That is true, lots of Lilin left. If I was caring about my score and I was trying to win in the tournament, what would I be thinking at this point? First priority is to win the game. That's the most important factor in my ranking. Second is escapes. So if I'm weighing that and I'm really thinking about this bystander is going to cause me to lose, that is more important. I'd rather have an escape than lose the game. Plus, I have to factor in other people are probably going to have some escapes too, due to the way that the astral plane works. So when I do think about it in that context, it might be the smarter decision to risk the escape and get rid of the bystander. So let's go back to that. Let's hit Despair, KO a hero, and rescue the bystander. Plus, this gives me 4 bystanders for the other Black Widow card I've got, and we'll fill the city, and we'll just see what happens. All right, a lot of things to think about, even more than normal because this is for tournament scores. A lot of covert here, though. Okay, let's see what happens. Top card of the villain deck is Meat Market. So yeah, if I left it alone, it would have KO'd that bystander. So it was one or the other. Had to be. So that means I do have an escape. Bullseye is going to escape. It's going to KO the Black Widow hero that he captured. We got all the way out, and like Black Widow was having a rough time. 4 of her cards have been KO'd. One of them was a rare. So he is going to run off, and that's going to cause me to have to... I should have KO'd from the HQ before I did the escape effect. Let me do this in that order. So first I KO, then I do the escape effect. It's not going to affect it here, but let me just correct that. Who am I KOing? Humanity's Final Hope is great, especially towards the astral plane. But I have enough recruit, and I don't think I need the bonus. I need everything else. So I think I gotta KO even more Widows. Okay, Guardians, Magnetic Shield. Alright. So moving on down. Then the escape happens. Then Meat Market ambushes. And am I in Sunlight? I am in Sunlight. So that did give me Sunlight. I was thinking about that too. Alright, Meat Market comes in. He gets +1 attack for each bystander in the KO pile. Ambush, hunt for victims. He's going to capture one, luckily. And it's going to be a standard bystander. And he's gonna get, he's scary. There's 3 bystanders KO'd, so he's at 6 attack right now. His fight effect is you may KO a card from your discard pile. Nope. That's +3. That's 6. 6 is there. Okay, I have to probably hit meat market. I got 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do it. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can KO the wound this way, which is cool. So let's do it. 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. Going for meat market before it gets any stronger, before he gets rid of that bystander. And his fight is you may KO a card from your discard pile. Oh, not from your hand or discard pile. I can't do the wound. It's fine. That's totally fine. I misread it. So let's I can't get rid of my recruit. I need all 3, so another trooper is gonna go, which is fine. Makes it more likely that I get the green combo and I rescue the bystander. The right side's getting more bystanders, even though left-hand side no longer has the bystander ramp. It got KO'd. I have 2 recruit that won't do anything. Here's my whole deck. It used to be better. It's still okay. If I can hit this bullseye for 7, I can at least get rid of 1 more agent. Kind of want all 3 agents in hand now so I can get sleeper agent. Actually, no, that won't help me. I'll probably just need to get an officer because that goes undercover until I fight a villain. Did I get him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm splitting them up again, but that's a lot of attack, and I got the trigger. So again, this next turn over here is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus +1 for each different villain group. This is the 14 attack turn. This can help me get that card and clear some things up. Exactly. That's a good way to put it. Turn 27, Outcast. They're all showing up at once. Hey, it's Outcast. Ambush, hunt for victims. Then each player reveals a random card from their hand. If that card costs less than the number of bystanders in the KO pile, that player discards that card. That was too many words. Let's do this at once. So he's going to get a bystander. It's a standard 1. Okay. Reveal a random card. So it has to be, if it costs 2 or 1 or 0, it gets discarded. Does the bystander being carried away by villains escaping count towards the bystanders in the KO pile? Not immediately, Ashton, but Hunt for Victims does check the escape pile. So it'll probably get KO'd on a hunt. Okay, I discard this agent because 0 is less than 3. Right-hand side, same deal. At least I can't get rid of one of my Killmongers this way. And a trooper gets discarded. Each player, yep. So both players discarded 1. Let's see if I can fight him for 4. I should be able to, right? Maybe. I don't have 4 attack right now, but I could draw into it. Let's see. 1 recruit, draw a card. Give me some attack. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. So I have 4 attack. I'm going to give this Outcast another bystander. So I'm going to hit him this turn. That's 1 attack. The astral plane can go away for now. I can zoom back in. Cool. I forgot. No problem. 1, 2 attack. Did I draw any cards this turn? I sure did. Let me play my agent first. And let me actually play Humanity's Final Hope. I have 4 bystanders now, so when I play this, I get 2 plus 2 more recruit for having 4 bystanders or more. And we will have spies, 2 more attack. If you drew any cards this turn, you may send one of your other heroes undercover. So I will send this shield agent undercover, because I did draw a card this turn. Sweet. What Deadeye just said is the whole explanation. Cool. So let's hit Outcast for 4 and get those bystanders off of him. And that's 2 bystanders rescued. I have a lot now. Really lamenting the loss of that rare. Nobody's in the astral plane. I can't do anything with a 6 recruit except recruit. So let's do some recruiting. Nope, that's the wrong one. You know what? If I do take Plot of Betrayal over here, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world because I do have bystandery things, but I lost my ramp, so that kind of makes me sad. I could take Red Guardian's Magnetic Shield. I do have plenty of coverts. I can only unleash it when I recruit more covert, which I will. We've got Precision Strike, which is 5 attack, which is great. I think I'm going to go with the Magnetic Shield, though. Even though I can get a 5 cost. I'm taking it. And it goes undercover. I guess I'll play the thing. Here you go. He's pretending he's shield. I'm going to put out my little covert here. And, oh! Killmonger's rare that I'm probably never going to get on the right-hand side because I barely have 3 recruit. You get +1 attack for each different villain group in your victory pile. Strength, liberate 2 for each mastermind tactic in your victory pile. Yeah, I'm never going to take this on that side. Maybe on the left. If I get lucky. Okay, so I got to recruit a covert hero so I can get Red Guardian out of there. I am having to deal with these Lilin as they come out. Would love to fight Dreamstalker. I can fight him twice in a turn to draw 4 cards. Once out of and once in the astral plane. What's my new hand look like? That's plenty of covert. Well, I need to recruit covert, not play it here. But I can unleash Red Guardian and draw a card because I have played covert. Decent attack still, turn 28. Another drone. Another villain captures a bystander. It's kind of a bummer because they're all pretty strong. Who's getting it? Who am I fighting this turn? I'm going to get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I would have had 14. So for 13 attack, I can fight Nightmare. I'll have 7 left. And I can hit Bullseye. I'm going to fight Bullseye. I want that recruit, so I'm going to give Bullseye the bystander, actually. Put it up over there. He's getting fought this turn. That means I can fight the drones and still take out Bullseye, too. Because of the Liberate. So let's do the thing. The first Violence Leaves Scars doesn't do anything except give me 3 attack. The second one gives me +1 attack for each different villain group in my victory pile, and I have 4 different villain groups because this setup has 3 villain groups. So up to 10 attack just from these 2 cards. No tech, so I get 2 more of a 12, 13, and an agent. Okay, so I'm going to start by fighting the Liberator drones because I can use the Liberate 3 towards Bullseye or the Mastermind. So down to 10. And I get to KO one of my heroes as soon as I take out a Rescue a Bystander. So jumping over to Bullseye, I got Liberate 3. I'm going to use 3 of my Liberate and 4 attack. Down to 6. Hey, Fredo, thanks for the follow. Hello. This is a crazy game. You want to watch this from the beginning at some point. So, yeah, let's take him out. I just spent all the points already. So taking out Bullseye for 7. Which means I get to choose who gets Dr. Voodoo, and right-hand side's getting him for sure because right-hand side lost all those Black Widow recruit cards, and I got a bystander as well. And I did rescue a bystander, so I get to KO one of my heroes. Should I get rid of the agent now? Or keep the agent? I still only have a max of 5 recruit if I keep the agent. So I should probably get rid of the trooper. I have enough attack anyway. And I still have 6 attack. So I can hit the Mastermind. He'll go to the astral plane. Oh, I could have done a Dreamstalker double hit. It's okay. I still don't know what's happening. It's very eventful. Some crazy things have happened. I won't spoil any of those things, but it's still going. There's so many twists and turns in this one. I don't usually get this many twists and turns in a Legendary game, but this setup demands it. So 6 left. She's not going to give me anything if I fight. By the way, I turned it back into Moonlight, didn't I? I did. She's back at 7 attack. Dreamstalker's going to go to the Astral Plane, draw 2 cards. I want to save this for later. Despair will give me another KO. I don't want to KO any of these. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and hit Mastermind. The Mastermind for 6 outside of the Astral Plane. He has no more strikes to come back in. So let's see what tactic I got. I got Dreamweaver for each one of your ranged heroes. Yeah, good luck with that. I hope it goes well for you. A few results have come in on that one. For each of your ranged heroes, rescue a bystander nightmare enters the Astral Plane. I don't think there's a single ranged hero even in the hero deck, is there? I haven't seen one. I don't think there are. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, this blows up. I get the tactic. Yeah, I've seen... I wonder if there's even any in the setup. I don't think there are. Dr. Voodoo, Killmonger, Widow, Red Guardian. Alright, well, he goes to the Astral Plane. Which means the Astral Plane goes to him in my little stream setup. Oh yeah, I said that because we have all other bases covered, right? You have the Avengers, you have the X-Men. If you're lucky enough to have the Organized Play Kit, you got Dark City for the street level. You got Paint the Town Red for the Spidey stuff. The only corner, you have Intergalactic with the Thanos versus the Avengers. Voodoo does not. Oh, is there a rare ranged, I think, maybe? The only kind of corner of the Marvel Universe that doesn't have a mat is the mystical side. And I would love to use that on a stream for like setups like this. I also thought of like a Guardians one, but Thanos kind of covers that a little bit. But love to see more Intergalactic stuff too. Like an Annihilation playmat would be my personal favorite because I love that arc. And that would be super cool. Annihilus versus like the Heralds and Super Skrull and all that, but I could go on. But I won't, because I'm trying to not lose this game. Oh, by the way, I have to recruit a covert on the left to unleash Red Guardian, and that didn't happen. Yeah, we love playmats. Give those people the way to hit that threshold. That's it for the turn. Pretty good turn. These are the cards I don't need anymore. Look at, this is my entire rest of my deck on the right-hand side. I have to recruit and KO, recruit and KO. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, well there's the Killmonger combo at least. 3, 4. Yeah, Van Linden, the core 2nd edition mat is Doctor Doom. If you go to the new card gallery, you can see it there. It's Doctor Doom in front of his Latverian castle. It's like a close-up of Doom in front of the castle. It looks very, very cool. Really happy to see some Fantastic Four stuff. So we are getting kind of a Fantastic Four playmat with Doctor Doom. Free range hero deck. I love that. And no range at all. Here we go. Outcast comes back in. He is going to hunt for victims. Then each player reveals a random card from their hand. Blah, 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 blah. So he's going to get the bystander. It's going to be a standard one. There's still only 3, so let's shuffle and see what I end up discarding. I actually kind of want to show the playmat now because it's so cool. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Core 2nd edition. Why is it so zoomed in? There we go. That's better. Here it is. All the way at the bottom. I'll zoom out some more. That's the playmat. From the back of the box. It looks really cool. I can't wait for that thing. And Hawkeye gets a rare range card. How cool. Alright, back to what I was doing. I was discarding a random card, or revealing a random card, seeing if I discard it. It is Black Widow, so she does not get discarded. Sweet. Right-hand side. I might discard the wound. I'll be totally fine with that, because then I might be able to KO it. Right? Nope. No discard on that side either. Pretty good. Back to my turn. I gotta hit Outcast now. And this side can't do it yet. I have to draw some attack to do that. I hope I can. I really hope I can. I'm gonna have to draw well with Widow here. 1 recruit. I can also recruit a Red Guardian, bring him out, and he'll draw another card. No, the one I have gives me attack. So if I can recruit the Sleeper Agent, I can bring out Magnetic Shield and guarantee I can hit Outcast. Well, let's see what happens. I'll draw. I didn't get attack. So I'm probably going to recruit Sleeper Agent to unleash Red Guardian. I can hit the Mastermind on the Astral Plane, too. I have at least 4 bystanders. Let's just play the rest of my stuff. I get 4 recruit from here. I'm at 5 here. I'll play my Trooper for another attack. I'm not going to dodge Weave a Web. I did draw a card, so I can send a hero undercover. Let's play the Shield Agent first for a 6th recruit. I'll play Weave a Web for 2 more attack, and I will send that Shield Agent undercover. So goodbye to the left-hand side for some sweet VP. And, alright. Yeah, okay. Well, right now, I'm just going to go ahead and recruit Sleeper Agent for 3, which is going to actually send him undercover. And that's going to bring out Relentless, a very good card for this side, which is also going to put in, well, it's going to let me unleash Magnetic Shield from undercover. So it comes out into my hand, because I recruited a Covert card. I'll play it. It's going to give me 2 more attack, plus Covert, you get 2 attacks, so 2 more, up to 7. I didn't need the 7. By the way, Sunlight again. I can't hit anything for 3, but I do need to hit Outcast regardless to avoid that Bystander for being KO'd. So I'll just take it out for 4. It is high price. Actually, hold on. I have another thing I could do. No Nightmares in the Astral Plane. I can't do that. I was thinking about maybe hitting Dreamstalker twice. But I have to hit Nightmare out of there. So I could hit Nightmare for 6 recruit. Well, if I play these 2, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I can hit Dreamstalker once. Maybe draw enough attack to hit Outcast. I'll go down to 2. It's not worth it. It's too risky. So yeah, let's go back to plan A. Hitting Outcast for just 4. 3 left. Get another Bystander. And we're just going to have to do the Astral Plane thing. I'll play both Doctors Voodoo. Up to 7 recruit. Let's go ahead and hit Nightmare in the Astral Plane. Which once again means that I KO one of my heroes and he moves to the Mastermind space. So I'll KO the Shield Trooper. A lot of KO power in this setup. And he gets over there. That's true. I can get draw from hitting Dreamstalker, but he's going to go to the Astral Plane. Well, if that's what you were talking about. But I don't think I had enough points to do it right without knocking Nightmare out of the Astral Plane. Yeah, so that's it for my turn. Is that what you meant? Because that's what I considered. Okay, that's it. Relentless. No. That's right. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot about him. I forgot about his trigger. When you fight a villain, you may unleash him from undercover. I can do that. Is that what you meant? Whenever you fight a villain, you may unleash this card from undercover. I do get to do that. So I can keep things going, unleash him, and then draw a card. Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens. Thank you for reminding me about that. 2 more recruit. When you fight a villain, right? And I fought Outcast. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay. We're all on the same page. I want to make sure I do this right. There's a lot of moving parts. And so I'll play Sleeper Agent, get the 2 recruit, and then I draw a card. I draw into Trooper. So I'm at 4 attack, which unfortunately is not enough to hit anything. It's close, but not enough. It was worth a try, though. Now I can actually get Relentless if I want to, which is a very good card to get. So I will go ahead and pick it up for 2. And move along. That's okay. that worked out. Look, I thinned this deck really well. These are like my last 3 grays. I have one more gray in here, but otherwise I have a lot of good stuff. So if I'm playing this pod, I don't think I'm winning the pod, but I don't think I'm losing either. At least the way things look right now. But we'll see. I think I've been able to maintain well enough. 4, 5, 6. And that's all you know, if you get near the top or near the middle for all the, if you're consistent in your pods, in this Swiss mode, you're gonna do pretty well. Turn 30, another Lurking Unknown come in. I won't read all their texts as we did this earlier, but if I fight them, I have to check the hero deck for some shenanigans. So that has to be considered. Okay, let's play all my attack. That's 3, 6 plus 4 for the different villain groups. That's 10 from those 2. Love those. 12 and 2 recruit. Okay. So, I can hit Nightmare. He has 2 tactics left. I can only hit him once because he's going to the astral plane once I hit him. Well, by the way, we're back in Moonlight. I could. I don't want to fight the Lurking Unknown because I don't have a recruit to gain that. If I fight Dreamstalker, by the way, he'll go to the astral plane. I will draw 2 cards. I only have 3 cards. 2 of them are... There's a good chance I can get 5 recruit if I fight him. I can get 5 recruit, or I can get 4 or 3 total. But again, nothing else is going to go into the astral plane. But then I can't... If I hit Dreamstalker again, it's kind of a waste, because I won't draw any more cards. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and hit Nightmare and maybe hit Despair if I'm willing to KO something. I'm trying to win quick. Let's hit the Mastermind. It's what we kind of have to do, right? So hitting it for 6. Get another tactic. Oh, it's Waking Nightmares, which takes from the keyword of the same name. Fight. Each other player KOs one of their non-gray heroes. Each player who KO'd a hero this way draws a card. So who's getting KO'd? It's probably going to be Dr. Voodoo. Yep, Dr. Voodoo's getting KO'd. Disappointing, that's the only Dr. Voodoo card that showed up. And I draw Black Widow. Another tactic for me on the right. Right side's getting a lot of tactics. And he's back in the astral plane for more damage. There you go. Now I have 6 attack left. I can't fight Dreamstalker without Nightmare escaping. Don't want to do that. If I can get this, I can't get this back into sunlight. Lurking Unknown once again. He'll go on the astral plane if I fail. I also don't want that to happen. So I can fight Despair. He'll end up KOing a hero, which means I'll only have 4 total recruit instead of 5. But it does mean I'll draw this combo more often, so I think I'm still going to do that. Let's take him out for 5, KO one of your heroes. And this shield agent's going to go. I wouldn't have done that if I didn't get the Dr. Voodoo. Okay, so I would have drawn only 2 recruit. Was I? I think I pressed the button real fast, and so I was holding the card. Movie magic is all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not an octopus. 4, 5, 6. I have recruit locked myself almost in a very funny way, but I have a guaranteed 10 attack turn almost every turn. Not this turn though, actually. Turn 31, Nox comes in from the Fear Lords. She fits right in with the Lilin. Here we go. Fight. KO one of your heroes. By the way, did I mention this was... Yeah, this was Kyla's setup, so... I thought he was very fair with it. Fight. KO one of your heroes, then if Nox was in the city, she enters the astral plane and captures a bystander. Gross for this setup. But luckily, it's a fight effect. Let's see what I can do. I can definitely hit Nightmare. I think I've got this game in the bag. I think I do. So, let's see exactly how. Okay, so Widow, draw a card, 1 recruit. I may capture... Nope, I may have a villain capture a bystander. A villain, not a mastermind. I'm going to have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack, so I can fight somebody. I think I'm going to hit Nightmare on the astral plane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to do the Dreamstalker thing. So Dreamstalker's getting a bystander. Pepper Potts is the top bystander, so that one's valid. Okay. We're going to play Humanity's Final Hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, thanks to extra bystanders I've got. And I'm going to play... I'm not going to do the KO. We'll play Dr. Voodoo for 2 more, recruit up to 7. Oh, I can get Killmonger's rare, but I got too much momentum here to worry about that. We're going to hit him out of the astral plane. Hit the Nightmare, that is. Well, I should play my agent for a second recruit first, because he KOs one of my heroes. I KO one of my heroes, and he goes to the Mastermind space. Cool. So I will KO this S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Momentum's too good right now. So Trooper, 1, 2, and then S.H.I.E.L.D. gives me 4 total. I'm at 6 attack. So what I'm going to do here is fight Dreamstalker and see what happens. For 5, draw 2 cards, then a Dreamstalker was in the city, enters the astral plane. I draw 1, 2. All right, he's gonna be stuck there. I thought I would get more recruit. I guess I could dodge. But so he goes there, which I'm gonna have to put down here and zoom back out. So horse in the astral plane. Pepper Potts is rescued though. You get +1 recruit if the bank is empty and +1 recruit if the rooftop's empty. What? Rooftops are empty, so I get 1 more recruit. That's helpful. Now, if I want to hit Dreamstalker again and draw 2 more cards to my whole deck, I could dodge. I have 2 cards left. What are they? What do I have? I have a Red Guardian here that's worth 2 recruit, right? So I could dodge into it. If I don't dodge, I play these 2 and I can hit something for 3, which isn't going to do anything. Still in Moonlight. So I am going to take that risk, and we're going to dodge Weave Web of Spies. You know, if you recruited, the rare Killmonger would demand blood and clear non-great heroes. Luckily, he doesn't do that. But yeah, he would, in theory. I'm going to dodge this and draw. And I got Sleeper Agent, which is exactly what I was hoping for. I forgot the name of it, but I remembered it had 2 recruit on it. And I get to draw on top of that. So this Trooper I didn't play yet, I don't think. I get 2 attack. I'll play Sleeper Agent. 2 more recruit. And I just flipped over a card over there. And I draw a card. Relentless. Okay. Draw. Ooh, this is good. Draw a card, liberate 3. So I draw. Let me move this over. I've emptied. I have no deck. I've drawn all my cards. So draw a card, liberate 3. And then I have Weeb Web of Spies. So I probably should recruit. And then I can dodge into whatever that is immediately. By the way, I have 1 tactic left. So if I hit the Mastermind for 6, I can hit him for 3, 4, 5. I gotta do the final blow. I had to hit him here, Astral Plane, to hit him 1 more time. So, is there any card I want to recruit and get right now? I played a tech, so if I do a Precision Strike, actually, if I recruit this, I can... I'm gonna fight Dreamstalker on the Astral Plane first. So I'll draw 2 cards. But that means I can't recruit Black Widow. And I don't want him to escape. So I guess I have to, I'm stuck a little bit. I could do the Lurking Unknown thing, but if I spend the recruit to have the player of my choice gain that hero, I can't fight Dreamstalker. My plan kind of blew up. I can't also recruit things and also fight Dreamstalker. I do have Liberate 3, though. So I can hit the Mastermind after I clear Dreamstalker. So it just wastes him. It wastes Dreamstalker. I don't get to draw anything. I have no cards. What a funny predicament I put myself into. But I have to get him out of there before I fight Nightmare this turn, so let's just do it. I'm gonna fight Dreamstalker for 5 recruit and draw nothing. That feels bad. Doesn't feel right. Now I'll play Weave Web of Spies. 2 more attack. And I drew cards this turn, so I'll send somebody undercover. I'll send one of these troopers undercover because he deserves it. You know what you did. It's definitely worth it. And now I've got an opportunity to zoom back in, and I will spend 3 Liberate, 3 attack, and hit Nightmare again for the final tactic. The final tactic is Night Terrors. Each other player reveals a covert hero or gains a wound. Nightmare enters the astral plane. I reveal Dr. Voodoo to avoid the wound. For the final time this game, he is going to the astral plane. Let me blow this tactic up. And let's just try to see how much VP I can get, because as soon as I hit him in the astral plane, then out of the astral plane, the game is over. Or if Chthon shows up, the game is over. But we'll see. Decent turn, though. Things are working out. And it's a full reshuffle. So 31 turns and 1 escape is not going to get me the win. But I'm not trying to win, I'm just trying not to lose. I'm trying not to place in the bottom half. I think at this point I might place, if I was in the pod with 10 other people, I think I would be in the bottom half because of that escape. But it was either that or lose, so I'm mitigating my losses here. I could be wrong though. Somebody might actually defeat Chthon and get all that VP. I don't know who. Thanks, I thought it was a great turn too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Red Guardian was definitely the right choice. He's saving me even with just a few of his cards. Turn 32. Jack-O-Lantern comes in, filling up my city because he's going to choose a henchman from any player's victory pile to enter the city. Full city all of a sudden. Bringing in a Vibranium Liberator drone and another bystander. Nope, another villain captures a bystander. Who's going to get it? Looks like we have a standard here. Honestly, I would go for it if I had the Killmonger side and it was a guaranteed 20 whatever attack it is, I would do it. This bystander is going to have how much attack this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to fight Nox. She's going to the astral plane. Jack-O-Lantern's safe. The Lurking Unknown also will mess up the astral plane. It is sunlight. It is moonlight, so I'm not going to have enough. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I won't. So it's going to Jack-O-Lantern. Oh, thank you. Well, you know what? That changes things. I was doing so well. I saw a couple of effects that I almost read as ambush effects, but they were fight. This one I missed. I was thinking elsewhere. So that means... I forget who was where. Who got pushed? Was it like this? I forget where everybody was. I think it was like that. I think there was a space in the streets. Okay, so yeah, it's a fight effect. Thank you for catching that. Which means that I still might want to do it. But I get a chance to play cards first. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. And I'm not going to do the Dr. Voodoo effect. Not a single artifact this game. 4 recruit. So if I fight Jack-O-Lantern, that will put Henchmen in. But I'm probably not going to fight him, actually. I might just want to recruit. I can't recruit anything odd. So I can't fight Sister Nil this turn. I could try to fight the Lurking Unknown, but even if it's an expensive card and I fail, that's going to cause a Nightmare Escape, which I don't want. But that will... Each player KOs one of their non-great heroes. Actually, that will push him out. Right-hand side can get him out and hit him next turn, so I'll win next turn. Game's going to be over next turn, so I should just go for as much VP as I can get. Which is probably just still fighting Jack-O-Lantern first. Yeah, I think it is. Alright, well. fighting Jack-o'-lantern for 4. And we'll do the thing I accidentally did as an ambush. Liberator drone comes in. Another villain gets a bystander. Now I gotta choose somebody else. It's okay if I get hunts for victims. I'm gonna probably win next turn anyway. Let's give it to Nox, because I'm gonna knock Nightmare out of the astral plane next turn. And for 4 recruit, I don't think I want to do anything. I could take Widow's Bite. That's gonna make it harder to fight Sister Nil. But I'll do it anyway. Death is only a ruse. Okay, I think I get to win the game this turn. But let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. And moving back over to the left-hand side. I'm just trying to win at this point, and I think I can do it. I think this is a winning hand. Turn 33. There's a scheme twist. So that's fine. That's going to be the... whoa. That's twist number 4. I'm lucky that I only got to 4 twists this game. A villain or mastermind hunts for victims. So it doesn't matter who it is. It's going to go ahead and KO this bystander that Nox has. And explode. That is 1 away from Chthon coming out, but I think I can avoid it right now. 4 out of 5 KO'd bystanders. Let's end this thing, though, shall we? Okay, starting with Humanity's Final Hope. That's going to give me 4 recruit. Thanks to the extra bystanders I've got. Let's plant hidden asset. 1 more recruit. Draw a card. And I'm going to have the bystander go to the Liberator drones, I think. Next, we're going to have... yeah, this is going to be good. Draw a card, liberate 3. So I draw a card, liberate 3. Thank you. I'm going to play Magnetic Shield. That's 2 attack. Plus 2 is 2 more attack. I'm going to go with Sleeper Agent. 2 more recruit. And I draw a card. This is the Apocalyptic Black Widow Red Guardian combo I was hoping for. I will play 2 troopers. 1, 2. Up to 6. I'm going to play Weave Web of Spies. 2 more attack. Up to 8. And we're going to send one of these troopers undercover. I guess I could send Red Guardian undercover again and bring him back out, but I don't want to. I want the VP. Okay. And then commune with the Spirit World. 2 more recruit. So let's first get Nightmare out of the astral plane for a 6 recruit. I want to make sure I spend that. It's very important. So punch him out of there, which means I do KO one of my heroes. It's going to be another trooper. And what you see here is my entire left-hand deck. That's it. That's all that's left. This is it. And he goes... I don't think I've had both sides thin so much. He's back in the Mastermind space. I can spend attack to win. I have 11 towards him. I have 5 remaining then. So what I'm going to do is fight the Liberator drones. Yeah, actually, nope. It's still Moonlight. So I'm going to fight the Liberator drones for 3 attack. Down to 5 attack. Which is going to... including from the Henchmen, I get to KO another one of my heroes. So I take him out. I get Liberate 3. I get 6 more Liberate. That's enough to hit the Mastermind by himself. I get the bystander. And I will KO Dr. Voodoo. He didn't really help me much at all. So I've got 5 attack towards an enemy. So it's going to be Nox, who I would have got that bystander, but I didn't get it. And I can't do anything about that. She's worth the most VP. Oh, the Lurking Unknown is actually worth the most VP. By 1. But if I fail to do the recruit, I don't get the VP. So let's just do the guaranteed VP and take out Nox. For 4 attack, KO one of my heroes. Who's left? Red Guardian gets KO'd again. And let me get rid of my recruit card just for flavor. Okay. Whoa. Oh wait, I don't get the VP from her. Because she goes to the astral plane. Well, what am I doing? The Lurking Unknown is actually my best bet for a VP. Because I can't hit her again. So never mind, I won't hit Nox. So I'll go back up to 5. I'll pretend to blow her up. If she goes to the astral plane, I can't hit her. So let's get a little bit more VP from the Lurking Unknown. We'll take a chance on this. Worst thing happens, I don't get the VP. So, top card of the hero deck is gonna be a 4. So I can't spend that. I don't have enough. So he's going to the astral plane. That's fine. I tried. Put it sideways. I don't care. And now we're gonna spend all 6 Liberate directly on Nightmare and hit him one more time. And that is going to be it for this tournament game. I have mastered Pod 5, and it was a victory. Thank you, Red Guardian. That was still a closer one than I wanted it to be. Oh, boy. That was a very strange game, but I'm very confident that my picks were great. Look, I barely recruited anything. I don't think I've recruited fewer cards and KO'd so much. Look at this. Almost the entire hero deck was still there. Like I said, this is my entire hero. I can actually fit both decks on the screen at once. I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe the right-hand side is going to be a bit tougher. So, because I recruited some things. This is my... No, this one, yeah. Right-hand side, left-hand side. This is like my whole deck. I love that they played out well too. I only saw a little bit of Red Guardian. That's all I needed. Apocalyptic Black Widow showed up really well. So let me just narrate my results here, as if I was filling out. Actually, I can just go to the form. Let me go to the form as if I was going to be filling it out. So I can show you guys how to do it in case you don't know. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. I'm going to choose somebody else's name because I don't have my name on here. I'm not going to... Who's in chat? I'll choose somebody in chat. Flip-flop, I'll choose you. I won't submit it, though. Would you choose any different heroes if you played it a second time? No, I wouldn't. Morbius was going to be my other choice. But these worked out real well. I might be inclined to choose somebody else who would do some different tech, but I would probably go with them again. They worked out for me really well. I would do Pod 5. I would do... I'm not gonna choose the real one so I can save time. But you know who I chose. Apocalyptic Black Widow, who I guess was right there. I could have chosen her. I played an attempt. I won the game. Let's count my VP, just so we can see. Okay, left-hand side, VP got 6, 12, 15, 17, 19, 20, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41 VP on the left. And on the right-hand side, I got how much? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 14, 17, 23, 29, 30, 33, 34, 38, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Both sides did pretty evenly well. 46 on the right. So if it came down to VP differential, I'd be pretty good. How many turns have taken place? I always forget before I turn this on. 33. A longer game than I wanted it to be, but at least Chthon didn't come out. How many in the escape pile? An unfortunate 1. How many bystanders were rescued? Let's count that up real quick. It's going to be a lot this game. So I'll separate those out and then the undercover. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bystanders on the one side. On the other side, it was... That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I have them together, so 15 bystanders were rescued. How many cards went undercover? That is going to be a total of 1, 2, 3. 3 heroes went undercover. Next. Seven what in the villain deck? I'll count the villain deck. So here we go. No, there's a lot of cards. Because there were 3 villain groups. Tons of cards left in the villain deck. So let me actually count them out. So henchmen, so I gotta do villains, henchmen. It's already there. Villain, henchman, twist. Villain, villain, twist, twist. Yeah. Those all 4 twists, they were actually near the bottom. Villain, bystander, henchman. Yeah, so let's go ahead and put that in. That's very important to help us track results. No strikes left. There were 4 twists left. Cards that belong to a villain group. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those left. And I tried to make this pretty painful. The card's already there. You just count them as is. 3 recruit and bystander, or 3 recruit, 3 henchmen, 1 bystander, and other none. And then I would put in, if I'm just adjusting because I'm not submitting this because I didn't put my name in. I think this was a 5. This was a 5. Some crazy stuff was happening. I felt the pressure, but also felt pretty powerful. The looming threat of Chthon was always around the corner. I got a weird shuffle, but it was still fun. And I'm saying all my comments out loud right now. So that's how easy it is to submit your results if you haven't done it yet. Thank you guys for watching this. We'll be back next week with week 2 of the tournament. I will be putting up a poll as soon as I post the results. As soon as I post the setups on Thursday morning of next week. I will immediately put up a poll, and then you'll be voting on what you want to see me play that evening. So don't forget to do that. Points, yes, I'll give you guys your points. Yeah, sorry. That's a very important part. Most of you said wins. I don't think a lot of you guys are getting points. But, there you go. There's your points. Points! Points for you! And, there you go. Good luck with your tournament setups if you have not played yet. I'm very excited. I love tournament season. And I hope that wherever the pods fall next time, even though we have a little bit of flexibility, I can build some more interesting setups for you guys. Well done. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your day. Good luck against Chthon if you are going up against him on the other side of this scheme. And whatever setup you're in, please come to the Discord and chat in the tournament chat. If you need tips, ask anybody for what their tips are. They'll be happy to share them with you. Please ask and help. We have questions. I'll be watching it all weekend, just in case you guys need help. All right, that's it. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Don't dream about a horse. Take care.